called in
to Bucks and Brews, you might hear something
you can use.
like tips on your cash or tips on the suds.
You're gonna want to
The
use
smarts of these stuff.
because they know the brews.
And they know the Bucks, and they know they can't help the stubborn fucks.
So listen up, because shit's not funny.
And save yourself some
Beer money. Bucks.
and brews.
Bucks and
Bucks
Bucks.
and brews.
Brews.
Bucks and Brews.
Welcome back to Bucks and Brews. Nick, we did an episode just the other day.
Oh my gosh, 2 in a week?
Shocking, isn't it?
I can't believe that.
And it's guest night. You set us up a guest
You're welcome.
who sponsored us, but you didn't bring the fucking beer because you
Look.
thought.
Say, nobody said I was good at this stuff. Hey,
True story.
say, I'm pretty sure even this afternoon I told him I was going to forget.
And you did.
Yeah, I set this up at like what 2:30 this morning. Yeah, I think so. I got up and I was like, texted him and I was like, "Oh, you up?" Because he works. We'll find some fun hours and things, and yeah, so that led to this.
I have some shit I want to hit, but introduce our guest first. Then we'll talk about what we're drinking. You'll like sharing shit, and then I'll go into some of the shit I need to talk about.
All right, Mr. Jeremiah Rosa, thank you so much for joining us. And say, definitely talked about human here
Yeah.
on Bucks and Brews.
Long time listener, long time friend,
First time caller.
first time caller.
Fucking A.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Yes.
Yeah.
So welcome, my friend. Say, David, what are you drinking?
So first, from Untitled Art, I have a salted caramel mocha stout. It's a very good flavor.
Yeah.
Always with Untitled Art. When I get done with that, from the Grand Armory, a pumpkin slappuccino. I guess I'm kind of on the coffee-ish kick, yeah. And then after that, garage beer from the Kelsey Boys.
Okay.
What do you have, my friend? You're kind of sponsored tonight by Break Room,
By Break Room /
Grand Rapids
Rapids
Brewing.
Brewing. I get the Philanthropist.
It's a barley wine.
It is, yeah. It's like a 13.5% barley wine. And let's say, Mr. Whiskey Juan, what do you
Yeah.
have, sir?
I've got Origin Dragon's Milk. It's mead cask whiskey. I did have the Dungeons and Dragons Dragon's Milk for you guys that Nick didn't bring.
Yeah,
I thought it'd be
thanks.
appropriate, but
Good job,
Thanks. Yeah, that's
Dick.
completely my fault. Yeah.
I got to
What do
work
you-
after
what do you-
this, so I'm not going to do 3, just 1.
Just one. Oh, it's too bad. So, but as always, guys, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your family. We appreciate you listening. And we love guest night. So
So I have a little update on stuff. I mean, we talked about the fact that, I was going for a promotion at work and I didn't even get an interview and I was really pissed off.
yep.
So some things have changed. I totally revamped my resume on Sunday.
Okay.
Like, huge overhaul. And I have a few people that are telling me to go for a director position. And the question I had was, well, if they won't hire me for a management position, why would they hire me for a director position? And it was posed to me this way. Well, if we tighten up that resume a little bit, it gets through the AI at HR. And if it gets through the AI at HR, I think you're a strong candidate. All right. I'm willing to take that chance. It's different. So like if I get an interview and I don't get this job, I'm probably fine. Because give me the interview.
Right.
That's all I wanted on the last one. So like I know who they hired. They announced it the other day. She's a nice girl. Okay. I would have been a better leader. I'm just going to be honest.
Yeah.
I never would have taken it for what I'm sure she took it for. So they always would have hired her over me. And that's fine. Just give me the opportunity to discuss the job.
You want to be a horse in the race.
I do. I want the respect of, you've been here 23 years. We're going to sit down and talk to you.
Yep.
That's really what it comes down to. And you and I are that way a lot. Respect is huge. And if you're not giving it to us, we're probably going to be really pissed off.
Yep.
And that's where I've been for a while. So maybe some things change at work. Maybe they don't really know, but at least, there's some opportunity there. I got some people in my corner, which is always great. I want to talk about our stock contest.
Oh, this guy's in it too.
Jeremiah's in it. Here's the trophy that everybody's vying for. So originally, Lawrence and my mother, ring,
Okay.
were way up. Now they're down.
Yeah.
Most people are down.
I'm making a comeback.
There's 3 people that are not down as of yesterday.
Who are they?
Jenna, who went with UMG Group, which, concerts, which people are still going to concerts because you have to have some kind of fun in the world, right?
Yeah.
Jeremiah was almost even with Intel.
Uh-oh.
I picked a very recession-proof stock. I picked Kroger,
Yeah.
one of the largest grocers in the nation, if not the largest. They're up over 9% now since the first of the year. So I'm in second place.
Them eggs.
Nice.
Right behind Mr. Lowry,
Really?
who is even more of a dark motherfucker than I am. So Christy asked me yesterday, she's like, what did Jim even pick as a stock? So I read it and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is. So I go and I look. It's the nation's leading owner of pawn stores.
Hell yeah.
Jim went like
That's
for a fucking grand slam.
That's hilarious to me.
He's up almost 11% since the first of the year.
Hmm.
Again, recession-proof businesses, because if you're in a recession, what do you try to do? Sell your shit.
Yeah. Oh, I just say.
And most everybody else is negative.
Yeah, it's all right. I say. All right, I'll get him on the next one.
Luckily, it's for fun, and all you get is to hold on to a trophy for 3 months
Yeah.
and then give it back after the next one, unless you win it twice. So, all right, Jeremiah, tell us a little bit about yourself. We're kind of going to go through your history and just have a hell of a lot of fun here.
Sounds good.
And also plug your YouTube page, because I keep watching you do whiskey shit every now and then.
Yeah. I'm Jeremiah, aka Whiskey Juan. I just started a YouTube channel, trying different whiskeys. It's been kind of fun. I've got a few to try, as you can see. I got into real estate. I guess we could start there. Probably 5 years ago. Not had a lot of success, but I've tried a few different things. I don't know, where did you really want to go with that, Nick?
Hey,
Tell a little bit about what I've done.
Yeah, you
I want to figure out.
tell us whatever you want to tell us, and
Okay.
we'll start asking shit.
So Jeremiah and I are really good friends. We've known each other for about, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years, something like that, 8 years. It's been longer. Time goes by like really crazy. And so, I had owned my properties and I watched him. So, we talk constantly. So I guess what I want to figure out is, walk me through your journey of the house you sold to start everything.
Okay. We had a house in Hudsonville. We lived there for 8 years. My intention, I bought a house in a good neighborhood that would be good value. My son went to the high school in Hudsonville. And that was the intention, to just stay there until he graduated. We ended up getting a house in Kalamazoo, so I sold that one.
How big was that house?
The Hudsonville house,
Yeah.
about 2,700 square feet, I think, finished.
Okay. How many bedrooms? How many baths?
That was four bedrooms. One was not approved,
Sure.
and 3.5 baths.
Okay. So, right, we're not talking tiny little fucking thing. We're talking,
A house.
mini
Good.
mansion over here.
Good size house.
It's a pretty nice house. Yeah.
So your son graduates.
Nope, we didn't graduate. We
Oh,
bought this. I didn't go through with my plan. See, that's something that's probably common here, as I didn't follow through my plan. We can talk about that.
that's what we're here for, buddy.
So we sold that house. We renovated a house in Kalamazoo. That was like 3,600 square feet, 6 bedrooms, 4
Yeah.
bathrooms, 20 by 40 indoor pool, an acre of property. I thought it was going to be, our dream house.
So, what did you purchase your Hudsonville house for?
Hudsonville 189,
Okay, what'd you sell it for?
379.
Okay, so we've made $200,000.
Yep.
Okay, $200,000, and we go buy a house, a 6-bedroom, 4-bathroom, indoor pool house in Kalamazoo.
Yep.
And we rent it. So, walk me through that. What'd you pay for it?
And we paid 220.
Okay, so
we put about 140 into it.
Okay, so now did we use all 200,000 as a down payment?
No,
Okay.
we used the 200,000 as renovation. We had we had 60,000 in credit card debt.
Okay.
Paid that off with the house. I had about 150,000 left. We put about 100,000 of that towards the renovations, and we used some, you know, Lowe's, Home Depot, 0% interest credit card to finish the renovations.
Sure. Now, my question is, why did you move from Hudsonville to Kalamazoo? I mean, it sounds like a bigger house. It sounds like that. What was the intention there?
Well, and I'd like to know kind of where in Kalamazoo.
Yeah, it's a beautiful area.
That was what is it called? I don't know. Do you know Kalamazoo well? You
I know Kalamazoo pretty well. Give me some streets and I'll know where you're at.
Drake and Maine.
Oh yeah. Yep.
We were just north of that.
Okay.
So I forget the name of that neighborhood, but it's a nice neighborhood. We actually enjoyed it there, the location, not as much as Hudsonville, but we liked, you know, you're 10 minutes, 5 minutes from Meyer. That Drake and Main intersection was 2 minutes away. It's
Yeah,
really
you're like
easy
a
to get
stone's
to.
throw from Kalamazoo Central.
Yeah, yep. We can go down the other way and go to downtown.
Yep.
It was nice. A family lived down there, at a business partner that lived down there. So he was renovating the house for me. Kind of intention was to utilize the basement as Airbnb because it had access to the pool. It was kind of the initial intention. We bought in, when was COVID?
2020.
So I think we bought like November of 2019, started renovations in March of 2020. And, you know, we were paying $12 for 2x4s, you know, triple for plumbing, triple for electrical and all that stuff. So, and then there was some time where they were going back and forth, whether construction crews were not needed. What's the term for a required work?
Yeah. Not mandatory. What was essential?
Essential. Yeah.
Essential.
We went back and forth. So they stopped work, started work, stopped work. We didn't know what was going on. So ultimately the renovation took like a year and a half instead of 6 months. We got down there in December of 2021 and finally moved in.
So a year and a half of renovation.
Yep.
And $140,000
$40,000.
in renovation.
Yep.
$220 for a purchase.
Did I miss this? Where were you in the meantime?
We were still in Hudsonville.
Okay, so you're still at the Hudsonville house.
So I guess I mixed up the timeline.
House.
Okay.
That
Yep.
$60,000 I said it was in credit cards was for the renovations.
Okay.
And part we missed 100,000 from 401k.
Okay. And you paid that back?
Nope.
Okay.
I took the penalty.
Are you a fan of that?
Not at all.
Me neither.
It makes three of us.
I would not recommend it. I did it. I don't recommend it.
You know, it's like, and everybody has their own opportunity, right? I mean, I feel like I'm the TikTok guy, right? I listen and I don't judge. I mean,
Well, and here's the question. So Jeremiah, you don't recommend it. Why?
Because now I don't have any retirement saved right now. Well, I have a year. I started up again last year, but you know, 140,000 when we pulled it out, it probably would have been 300 now because the past 4 or 5 years has been pretty good.
Well, and when you look at it, so again, Jeremiah's, I want to say somewhere around your age, maybe a touch older.
your age.
So he's my age.
I'm your age, yeah.
But I was trying to be really nice.
I'm 40. I'm going to be 47 this month.
I'm going to be 48 in July.
Nice.
So see, we're way more comp than you.
Yeah, very much.
Because you're young fucks. But anyways, you know, you when you invest young, that money has so much time to grow. And so now Jeremiah's like, well, I started it up a year ago, which, you know, he was knocking on 46 at that point, let's say.
Yeah.
Which, let's say he retires at the normal age that, you know, people retire, which is by the time we get there, 70. That's 14 years. It's 24 years.
24?
It's not that much. Now I know I want to retire by the time I'm 60 at the latest.
Well, so I mean, if we do reverse math, right?
Mhm.
Again, we talk about every dollar in their 20s is worth $88, and your
Mhm.
30s is 33. And your 40s, right? That goes down to like 20. So, we say 40 to 60. So we know, I guess, that, right? If you start investing now, it's going to be worth, every dollar would be worth, I don't know, $18. I mean, you're in your later 40s. So you have potential, I mean, 15 to $18 roughly is my assumption for every dollar that you put in for when you actually retire at 67 or so.
Well, we talk about it. So like my daughter started investing when she was 19. Your
Yeah.
daughter started investing when she was
6 months.
pre-6. Pre-6 months.
Right.
She was in the womb for 3 months and Nick was investing. And I mean, they have such a jump on what any of us did
God,
at
yes.
their age. I didn't start investing at, I mean, I did. I had investments at 18, but I blew through them because I was stupid and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah, and my investments were always, when I was younger, I didn't, my parents wouldn't sign to do anything for me, but like my investments were like savings accounts
Yeah.
or,
You're getting 0.01%.
yeah, right. I mean, they weren't investing. It just helped me to not spend the money that I had, right? Which was great. I didn't have a IRA, right?
Right.
My dumbass should have had one. And I went to the bank and none of them ever said, "Hey, did you ever throw?" Like, why the fuck aren't bankers sitting here
My mom
telling these
did that
kids?
when I was 16 and I had my first job.
Yeah.
That first year, she's like, "All right, you've made this much. We're putting this much in an IRA." And I'm like, "Okay." I'm 16. I don't know shit.
Surprisingly, your mom did that, but like my parents never did that. But like, I don't understand why bankers don't just suggest that to people. Like, hey, you ever thought about an IRA, kid? Right? Like, fuck.
They don't suggest it because they don't fucking know any better. And they don't have enough. Again, you don't have to have real schooling in finance to be a fucking bank manager. They don't know shit.
It's true.
I probably have more schooling in finance than they do. Jeremiah, one child?
Yeah.
Is he set up? Right? It's boy.
Yep.
Is he set up better than you were at that age? Did he like pay attention and he knows what's going on and he's actually worried about his future, or is he just flying by the seat of his pants like I did and probably what you did?
Same. Yeah.
Yeah. And again, I mean, kids are going to do what they're going to do, but pay some fucking attention here.
It's a matter of if they want to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's hard. I know his son very well, so it's very fun. Jeremiah and I have conversations all the time, and here's what I would do. I can't force him to do anything, right? We were just talking about, excuse me, we were just talking about needing tax breaks today, and Jeremiah's talking about, and I was like, man, just pay your damn kid. So
let's harken back to a previous episode. I sent you this text. So we had a special guest on a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
They decided you don't know this.
Oh, I don't know this truly, or I'm not supposed to know this.
You don't know this yet.
Okay,
You're
perfect.
going to know this now.
2 seconds from now. Here we go.
They put in an offer on a mobile home.
Say, hey, our special guest.
$60,000.
Oh, I just threw up a little bit.
Lot rent is $900 a month.
Jesus
Almost.
Christ.
It's in Wayland. And I'm sitting there. Special guest is telling me this. Jeremiah, we refer to him as special guest because he does not want his name known.
Okay.
And we try to respect that.
We do try to respect that. Special guest tells me, and I do what I don't normally do. I'm just like, good luck.
Yeah.
Because what I want to say is,
Dumb shit.
are you fucking insane?
Say, yeah.
And Dawn said, she's like, is so-and-so going to be on the hook for the lot rent? I'm like, yeah, probably. Their kid can't get approved for anything.
Nope.
Their credit is shit. They always have some kind of bug, whether it's cockroaches or bed bugs or whatever. Nick, you going to rent to somebody that has cockroaches or bed bugs all the time?
No.
Why?
Because it costs money and takes time and damages my property.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're absolutely going to destroy this $60,000 mobile home.
Mhm.
Jeremiah, you ever live in a mobile home?
Yes, sir.
I did too. Did you?
Technically.
Okay. So Jeremiah, how much did your mobile home cost when whoever bought it?
$35,000.
Okay. What year maybe?
88.
Okay. So that was,
Year I was born.
that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
In 2003, I bought a mobile home.
Yeah.
It was a double wide. It was 20 grand.
Uh-huh.
You said technically
I was born in a mobile home and then it burned down when I was like 6 months old.
Okay. Do you know how much it cost
Not
your parents?
No,
Okay.
nothing.
So
My sister has lived in some.
oh, she lived right down the road from me.
Yeah, my brother lived in one.
Yeah.
I think he got his for like $1,000.
Your sister basically gave hers away
Yeah,
because they had black mold.
yeah. I mean, she's gonna call everything black mold. She's stupid. So
You're not wrong.
About
speaking
mold or
of, speaking
stupid?
of my sister, so
Uh-oh.
I let my sister borrow,
This is what you know. You're a listener,
I let my sister borrow my spare car
but why?
because I'm a nice fucking guy. So I get it back. I drive it all the way home. I
Can I,
do
can I
whatever.
have $100?
Yeah, sure. Let's say, um, and so I'm driving it. I'm busy on Monday, and I fucking blow up that car.
I saw that.
So if she would have driven it for like 2 more days, she would have blown the thing up. But no, apparently it had to be me that had to blow it up. So they want $4,500 to fix the car. David, I bought that car for like 3,200.
How much will Padnos or
gonna-
Weller give you?
I just reached out to the school if they wanted another one because I donated my 03 and this one's an 05.
Okay.
See if they want it. My wife and I will just give it to them to work on it. And then if not, yeah, Pat knows Weller. Hopefully 350 to $500. I don't know,
I
something.
mean,
Like
it's something.
yeah, so it's gonna pay my tow bills because
Yeah.
right now I towed that car to the shop to figure out how much it's gonna cost,
Mhm.
and then if I donate it, I'll tow for that. If not, I'll have them come pick it up. So that'll save me. My truck is broke down currently, so I'm going to tow that to the shop to see how much that's going to cost to repair because I want my second car. And then my beautiful pride and joy, last week Wednesday, a tire came off of a semi, blew up, went into my car, and basically somehow killed my car. I got some mechanical issues. It was like, now mind you, I have 230,000 miles on the car. So it was like, I can dive into it. I could take some time, but now that my other car broke down, I don't really have time for this. So I went online. Jeremiah decided
Hello?
to AI for me,
Mm.
and he ended up finding me my exact same car in Nebraska. I called, negotiated, it shipped, and it finally showed up last night.
Yeah, they were in Kalamazoo at 4:00, and we postponed our episode last night so that you could get your car.
Yeah.
And they finally showed up 4 hours later because somehow it took 4 hours to drive 55 minutes.
Yeah, so it was so much miscommunication. We were gonna do an episode at 4, and then all of a sudden he had called me and said, "Oh, I'll be there at 4 o'clock," and I was like, "David, we have to push it back." I'm getting
Yeah.
I'm so excited to have my car.
Yeah, you're getting your car,
Yeah.
so all right, we'll go at 6.
Yep.
6 comes and goes, no car.
No car.
7 comes and goes, no car. 8
You know they stopped at
comes.
Gun Lake Casino.
They probably
Yeah,
did.
you know, I didn't think about that. It's like I would have drove and got my car. But yeah, so I have the exact same car.
So while we're talking, on a tangent.
Yeah.
Dawn and I are at work on Saturday after our baseball episode.
Yep.
After lunch.
Oh yeah.
And this lady comes in with her son and she's like, I need to buy a gift card. And I'm like, all right, what was your thought when you walked in the door? She's like, well, I have to buy it for a coaching staff. And I'm like, okay, how many coaches? Well, I have 3 coaches I need to buy it for. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, all right, what did you envision
Right.
when you came in here? Were you looking for a full package? Were you looking for just, a certain dollar amount? And she starts talking and Dawn walks in and she's like, what's up? I'm like, this lady would like to buy a gift card for a coaching staff. She goes, oh, well, if it's Nick Watkins, you need to buy him a big gift card because he won state. And she starts laughing and she goes, actually, this is Nick Watkins.
Yeah.
So we sat there bullshitting for a little bit. So we knew you were getting your gift card.
Yeah.
And then you sent me that text Monday night. You're like, I got a break room therapy gift card. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah. So that was fun. My favorite, and it's hard because like I even told him, I was like, all right, so David's like one of my best friends, like like they own this, and they're like, yeah, and they're telling me about you, and
Yeah.
like, yeah, you can bring 10 extra pieces of glass. And I was like, no shit. It was like, it's like, hey, just so you guys know, this is what we donated last year for our bowling fundraiser. Like, it's like, thanks so much.
It was, I think, Nico's wife that made the suggestion to come in.
Oh
here.
yeah, so
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah.
So
Which is
I thought
funny.
that was funny. Those were 2 stories I didn't hit at the beginning that I did want to hit.
Yeah, no.
We can get back to Jeremiah now.
All right, so Jeremiah, all right, back to the house.
sir.
Okay, we have a 6-bedroom, 4-bathroom mansion with an indoor pool.
Indoor pool.
Kalamazoo. You're gonna Airbnb the lower end. You sell your house for $200,000 profit, you use $200,000 profit or 140 of it to renovate your house, pay off a little bit of debt. And so you've financed basically the whole purchase of the house of $220,000.
Yep.
Okay. So
What was the rate? Just curious.
That one was I think 3.7,
Okay, not bad.
okay. So what's a payment on something like that look like?
1,800.
$1,800. Okay. And
Escrow?
Yes, taxes,
Yep.
PITI, 1,800.
Yep.
Okay.
$220,000 loan, 30-year, I think 3.5, 3.7% interest.
All right.
Okay. So you missed your best friend Nick, and
Yep.
you decide you're just gonna move, or
Is that why people move back?
Yeah.
Because they miss you? I doubt it.
Everybody, ask them all.
There were things that I didn't like about the house. I won't ever buy a tri-level or quad level again. I'll never buy something with boiler heat again. The pool and boiler heat cost me $750 a month to
Oh, yeah.
heat. And that's something I didn't plan on. I probably should have expected that, but it's not something I planned on.
No,
So
wait,
just
no.
the expenses of that place kind of caught me off guard, and there were a lot of things I didn't care for about the house. It was a cool location, and you saw the house. It was a beautiful house. They
Yep.
did a great job fixing it up. We
Okay.
just wanted to get back up to West Michigan. Trisha had been driving to Kalamazoo, Muskegon, Grand Rapids for work, so we got back up to Grand Rapids.
Okay, and so you come up to so all right. We owe 220.
Nope.
We have no. How much do we owe?
We owe 220, but I've got now
We're
credit
360
cards and
into
stuff
it.
like that. I'm 360 into it.
Okay.
Sold for 336.
So we took a loss.
We took a loss on it. Yep.
Okay. And you said credit cards, that like the 336 is with the credit cards and everything?
Yep.
Okay, so we're taking a
$30,000 loss.
yeah, close.
25,000.
So we move back up here.
Yep.
All right, so we have an $1,800 payment, and we have a $700 gas bill. Yep. So we're at 2,500. This will be important here in a little
Mhm.
bit. 2,500 plus electric, I guess. So
Our electric and gas, one bill.
Depends where you are. Down there it wasn't, and up here in Allendale it's not.
Okay. I asked because my mother's in Plainwell. She has a boiler.
yeah.
One bill.
Okay. So we're utilities kind of included big house. We're just shy of $3,000 all in.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're monthly, and it was surprising. It was a shock to you
Yep.
because we're $700 for. So walk me through with what we do next.
So we bought a house in Allendale.
Has our son graduated yet?
Yes, son
Yeah,
graduated.
it was a great pool party down there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Had a
Just
pool
checking.
party. It was good. Son graduated. He's lived with us. His friend moved in with us. So we bought this house in Allendale, 450, 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath. I got 6% interest rate on 450, and it's a 30. When we moved in, it was 3,100 PITI.
So we were, let's say,
I'm gonna let him go to voicemail.
All right. So we were just shy. We were just shy of 3,000, including utilities. We move in here and we're at 3,200 without
3,100.
without
3,100
without utilities.
Yep.
Okay. So we're shocked about our bill, but then, all right, we run into this house. So, what was your intention with this house? Well, I guess I want to go back real quick. So we figured out your purchases. You sold because you wanted to get back. Now my question is, how did and I'm picking on you only because I know you, and
What?
how did that Airbnb work out?
We didn't do it once. We got out before we even tried.
Didn't even try. So we're
Why?
The extra expenses of trying to get things set up to furnish the basement, get it ready to go. I just didn't want to put any more money into it. We were done with that property. We were frustrated. It's honestly what it was. If I'd have had more patience, I think it would have worked out okay. Maybe not worked out like I wanted to, but probably not lost the $30,000. We probably could have made that up in Airbnb. And I probably could have made up the expensive heat bill. I could have covered that. Probably could have covered a majority of my mortgage using Airbnb.
No.
If I'm
Can I
being-
tangent?
Yeah.
Jeremiah,
Huh.
describe your drink.
Describe my drink.
Yeah,
There
because
we
you
go.
have a
Whiskey-
podcast.
Whiskey Juan,
Sorry,
let's hear it.
Not a podcast. You have a YouTube channel, your Whiskey Juan. Talk about your drink for a minute.
Talk about my drink.
Yeah.
It is Dragon's Milk mead cask. It's really sweet. I have a hard time. See, I'm brand new with this, and I have a hard time pulling the notes out. It's really sweet. It kind of has not cinnamon, but like a bready smell.
Okay.
I kind of
Yeasty?
you'd bet that
Yeasty?
was being mead, yeah. But
Oh, well, say mead. Okay, you're getting bready from mead, huh?
it's not pancake like Buffalo Trace type stuff.
Okay. Well, because mead is a honey wine for those that don't know, right? So,
That's
No.
why I don't like mead, because I don't really like honey.
okay, so right, so normally wine created is it gets fermented, it eats the fruit itself. Well, on a mead, right, it still can be fruit flavored, and but it
Any-
eats honey as its main source of alcohol content.
Mhm.
So creating a mead.
Maybe that's a sweet. Is there any type of berries in that fruit?
Well, so like I mean, mead can be any berry, like right. I mean,
Any
you could
berry,
have
okay.
you could have just so whatever you can make wine out of, you can make mead out of. You just add honey, right?
Gotcha.
For a basic, rough, quick for everybody. So
Next to
Um,
the resident alcoholic on the episode, I just pretend to be one because 4, 5, 18 times a year I get a little hammered.
and so when it says mead, I mean
practicing.
you could have a peach mead wine barrel. You could have a black currant mead, wine or black currant mead barrel. So there's plenty of fruit possibilities. It can be a dragon fruit or a dragon fruit, a triple berry blend. I mean, it can be any type of a mead. Basically, you have a honey coated barrel that you're letting this ferment in now for your whiskey. So
That makes
This would
sense.
be really good on a podcast where you talk about beer.
Mhm.
Just saying.
Let's do it.
we should call it Bucks and
We should call it Bucks and Brews.
um,
Anyways, go ahead, Jeremiah. Now
I
that we've
see
gone
what
on
you
our
did there.
tangent.
I see what you did there.
what so you're getting some no, is there any chocolate? You said cinnamon, not cinnamon, but you said more of a bready or yeasty,
It's yeah,
a little
it's
sweeter.
sweet. I can kind of get some berry. The honey makes sense. I didn't pull honey initially, but after you said it a little bit,
Yeah, I mean, well, that's that's where your sweetness of your
it's sweet. I having a hard time picking out the
Okay.
specifics, but
Yep.
it's really sweet.
Oh, that's good.
The best part about this is he's brand new to doing this. So when we do this episode again in a year and a half,
Yeah.
he's going to be like, oh, I know all of these things now. And we're going to be like, that's so exciting.
Yeah, it's like, and we're gonna dive into a little bit more here, but I want to finish up
Yeah. Let's get back to the house.
kind of the real estate focus of things. So we did an Airbnb. We're in a house now. Again, we were at 2,900 with all utilities included. Now we're at 3,100 without utilities in a smaller house? Question mark.
I would say smaller.
Okay, so
I like the
wondering-
layout
The
better,
layout's much nicer.
Yeah,
I
but
agree.
it's technically smaller.
I'm fat and don't like to climb stairs, and so his old house I'd have to constantly climb which is fine. But let's say it's it was, the other one had a beautiful yard and all that. This one's got a garden in the back. I'm so excited to plant nothing over there. But
If the day comes that my mother passes
oh yeah, so
and I take possession of that house.
his old house reminds me of yours.
Yeah. So every bedroom is upstairs.
Yeah,
So you have to climb stairs to get to them, which is a pain in the ass.
or I'll just stay upstairs.
Or you just,
Yeah.
I mean, I could go out the front door,
Yeah, exactly.
which gets me nowhere near a car.
So
All the cars are downstairs.
we'll have a new parking spot. So all right,
That was one of the things with that house. There was no bathroom on the main floor. The main floor you would come in from the
Yeah.
front door. And I
That would be rough.
I have parents, I have grandparents that would come over and like, where are they gonna go to the bathroom? They can't go up the stairs. So we added a bathroom on the main floor. That was,
I thought you had, yeah, I was like, I could have swore there was one like right past there, but
So
okay.
Jeremiah had
Yeah.
no bathroom on the main floor. My house has 2 kitchens.
Oh, let's see, his house had enough for everybody. That was a big house, right? So
But
take-
again, I mean, you're happier if you're where you want to be. And obviously their heart was in West Michigan, so they got rid of the house in Southwest Michigan, moved back up here.
Yep.
Yep.
And so we started out 180,000.
Hmm.
And sorry, what was the payment on that? 1,500? No, because we were at,
Hudsonville,
yeah,
like
Yeah.
12.
1,200, including utilities. We're at like 15. Then we moved to Kalamazoo. We get a $2,900 bill. Now we moved to Allendale. Excuse me, I'm killing myself.
And we're up to 31.
3,100 before utilities.
Yeah.
So, and what are utilities here?
They're about 3.
Okay, 3.
Give or
So we're at
take.
34. And
They were, can
now,
I do a tangent?
yeah, please.
Absolutely.
I was getting a $500 bill this winter, and I'm like, why is my gas bill $500? And so I was looking at it, and it wasn't my gas bill, it was my electric bill. I'm like, what could I possibly use $500 on electric?
Yeah.
I'd gotten a smart thermostat, and the fan was running 23 hours a day.
Oh,
And my usage from last February to this February had quadrupled
oh,
because
geez.
of that smart thermostat. I
I'm
pulled that
having the
off.
same issue, so I'm texting my wife right now. Thank you, Jeremiah.
Are you
Yep,
on?
I
are
pulled
you
the smart
on-
thermostat off, bought a $19 thermostat, put it on there, and my usage dropped to a quarter of what it's been.
Are you on the monthly saver program thingy?
No,
I don't
I
know
just
how
pay
to.
whatever it is.
Okay. Okay. So, all right,
That's my tangent.
and
Now it should be 300-ish, give
Sure,
or take, for
300,
both gas
and
and
then
electric.
what happened to your taxes?
Oh, taxes. Well, taxes from Hudsonville to Kalamazoo doubled. And then taxes from Kalamazoo to here didn't double, but another third. So
Okay.
2,400 to 4,800 to 6,000 now here in Allendale.
And so when your taxes went up here, so what's your payment? What's your payment now with your new taxes?
The new taxes, my payment with escrow, and they have some weird fee in there. It's now $3,900.
Okay, plus we have 300 for utilities, so we're at 4,200.
Yep.
So we went from $1,500 a month to 4,200 within 3 years,
Um,
4 years. I
4
guess.
years.
I'd call it 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah.
So,
But wait, there's more.
but wait, there's more. Let's hear it.
Also lost 150,000 in equity in the house.
In what house?
The Hudsonville house I had. Now I
Why?
don't have 150,000 equity.
Because he got rid of the house.
I got rid of the house.
So
Then
the equity's all
also
gone.
lost 140,000 in 401k. I can't
Okay.
explain to you where all of that went over. I mean, Nick knows a little bit more, but I can't explain where all of that went. But I know where some of it went.
Mhm.
A lot of bad decisions.
So, I don't want to tangent off of that word bad decisions, but okay. So now we're at a we were a little frustrated with our payment, and then now we're at a high payment. But my really good buddy Jeremiah talks to me, and he tells me he's gonna look for another house.
Okay.
So
To move to or
yeah. So
from the Allendale one.
from the Allendale one, because now we're a little too high.
Can we circle back for a second?
Sure,
Because Jeremiah brought up bad decisions.
we've all made them.
On Bucks and Brews, do we shame bad decisions?
Never,
Why?
because it doesn't accomplish anything.
It really doesn't.
Yeah.
So we acknowledge, hey, we made a really bad call there.
Yep.
That sucks.
We're here for you.
And now we move on because that's all you can fucking do.
Yep.
Because again, we've all been in a bad financial position. Nick, has anybody on this show ever filed bankruptcy?
Yeah, at least one person.
Yeah, at least one person, this guy.
Yeah.
Has anybody been poor for more than 15 years?
Say, at least one of
At
us.
least one of us. So I mean, these things happen. You don't know what you don't know until you learn it, and sometimes you have to go through it.
And that's, I mean, I'm
Yeah,
I go through cycles with my career and what I do, and
You're retired with a career.
like you hit things that just
Yeah.
knock you in the fucking nut, right?
Yeah.
Again, I'm not gonna pay for the 4,500, but like my car's broke, so I pay for this. My other car broke, so I had to buy another car. I'm getting huge tax bill this year, right?
Yeah.
Which sure, everybody's gonna tell you that means you made money, but I invested a shit ton of it and I kept just enough, like right. So like I have so many bills. So like right, let's just say if I was at $100,000 worth of money, after all of it's said and done, I'm probably going to have 5 to 7,000 bucks left, and that makes you kind of shit your pants, right? Like,
Yeah, you've lost 92%.
right, like easily, right? But now, mind you, that's a very, very low figure. But like, we'll times it by, I don't know, somewhere close to 10. But you know, I mean, it is. I had some cash, and now I'm going to be very cash poor until this next flip sells, right? And then I'll replenish for a minute. But it, you know, and
Well, again, you have opportunities maybe somebody else doesn't have,
absolutely.
but it doesn't mean that you don't also feel it.
Oh, 100%. Right?
Again, none of us are Elon.
Well, I'm saying, and here, you know, here's the funny thing is, all right, I'm gonna pick on you two because I fucking
Sure.
I love doing that. How much? Okay, we'll do it the nice way and the dick way.
Okay.
How much did you pay for your car, and how much did you pay in total, and what's your monthly payment?
Well, my car's paid off,
Congrats,
but when I bought it, it was 19,000.
$19,000.
Yeah, I paid it for 68 months.
Okay, so over 5 years.
Yeah, 5.5.
Okay, Mr. Jeremiah, what are you driving?
I drive a paid off 2018 Pacifica.
Is it really paid off?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, because I'm a dick and you're not trying to prove my point, what about your other car?
I have a 2023 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon that was $50,000. That is $720 a month for 87 months.
Okay.
Ask me.
You're ask you what?
My other car.
Oh yeah. Say it. What's your other car?
I have 4 cars technically.
In theory, yes.
Which one do you want? You want the one that there's still a payment on?
Oh, you're counting your wife's? Or
Yeah, my wife's.
okay, so sure.
So my wife's got a 2019.
Okay.
We bought it 2 years ago.
She's not driving a Touareg anymore. Tour
No, she got rid of the
Volkswagen.
Tiguan.
Tiguan. Okay.
Yeah, she's in an Equinox now.
That's right.
I want to say we've had it for either a year or 2, whichever it was. Literally, the Tiguan paid off, and the next month we had to buy a new fucking car because the timing chain went and we were fucked.
Yeah.
So it's $210 a month for 5 years.
Okay.
I either have 3 or 4 years left. I think I have 3 years left. I think we've had it for 2.
Sure.
It's a 2019.
Sure.
I also have Caitlin's car, which is I was a co-signer on, so I co-own.
Yep. That's paid off.
It's paid off. It's a 2015 Chevy Cruze. Yep. And then I have your favorite car,
Yeah.
a 1988 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme.
That thing's a fucking beast to run.
2-door.
Yep. She's fun.
She is fun.
So, right. I mean, and so you got $700 payment, a paid off car in your household. I guess you know, you have a $200 payment out of the 2 vehicles that you guys have. Not being an arrogant asshole. I have a net worth probably bigger than both of you.
Yep.
And
what's your car payment? $0.
$0.00. I just purchased a 2010 Scion XB. Again, thank you, Jeremiah.
Why did you have to purchase that?
Because my other car ran over.
What was your other car?
A 2010 Scion XB.
What color?
Purple.
What color is your new car?
Purple.
You bought the same car.
The exact same car.
Have you ever seen 48 Hours with Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte?
Oh.
Great movie.
Okay.
So there's 2 of them. There's 48 Hours and then another 48 Hours. So basically, Eddie Murphy was a con and Nick Nolte was a cop, and he got him out of jail to try and find, this criminal.
Sure.
So at the end of the first movie, Eddie was going back to jail, and he had this stash of money, and he told Nick Nolte, "You can buy a new car with the money I gave you." So he gets out of jail in the second movie, and he's like, "I thought I told you could buy a new car." He goes, "I did. I bought the same model, the same year, the same color, the same everything. That's how I like it, Reggie."
So that's it. Yeah, and that's I got into my car. I got into my car and I set my stereo to the same color. I set my presets back to the exact same. Like all of it is pretty much the same. There's a couple cosmetic differences, but like literally my seats reclined to my perfect spot. Everything about it is just I'm back. I'm back, baby. But you know, and I spent $7,000, right?
Okay.
I'll have 7,500 after I go pay taxes and get it plated because I'm gonna transfer a plate.
Mhm.
So yeah, I guess right, like it I'm not judging you guys. I'm just saying, right? Like, I don't spend money on those types of things. Yes, like I want a 2023 Jeep Rubicon 50. I can't do it, right?
I wouldn't. I couldn't.
And everybody's gonna say, you know, and it's funny because you'll talk to people constantly here, and they're gonna tell you, yeah, but look at where you are right now. And yeah, you're right. I had a shitty 4 days. I have a 2010 Scion that blows up. I have an '05 Honda Pilot. I spent $30 to get fucking the plate on it, and I drove it for 2 days, and it fucking blew up. I have an '04, '05 Ram 1500 that the power steering pump is shot or something like that. So I'm gonna get it fixed. Maybe, who knows? But right, that's broken down. And I'm sitting here going, okay, I have nothing. But you know what I have? Enough money to get a car fucking shipped to me real quick. And it wasn't real quick, but it was good enough. But like, you know, you have to get to that point where you're comfortable with spending some type of money to get yourself to what you need
Yeah.
in life, right? I mean, if it was me, shit, if you offered me that Cutlass, I would have drove that bitch. I'd be like, $2,000, here we go. I'm driving this Cutlass all day.
So, I mean, I agree with that, but at the same time, that was my aunt's car.
Yeah,
And if something happened to it,
be sad
I would feel like shit. So it only comes out in the summer on special occasions
when we go to Lansing.
when we go to Lansing
Yeah.
for the Lugnuts game.
So, you know, I mean,
Is that
It's not going to Toronto for a Blue Jays game. I'm just saying.
yeah,
Is that the body style with the big two doors, or is it
yeah.
the older, the newer granny style car?
Nope, the
with-
two doors.
And it's got the seatbelt that comes back by
Yeah.
itself. Yeah. But I mean, it's to me, I don't want payments, right? Yes, now I have 3 shitty cars, but for the first time God, I bought my car 10, 11 years ago. I had to buy myself a new car.
Mhm.
The Pilot was my wife's old car. We kept it around for just in case. Granted, the just in case happened to be for my sister, and I got to use it for a little bit. But like, and my truck, I bought it originally for my company and used it, and now I just get everything shipped because I realized that I don't want to haul anything ever. So, you know, I would rather have the gas. I'm driving my brother's car right now. Things what does he got? So my brother, like, he's a spender, right? Just a fucking spender. He just bought a new motorcycle, and but he's got a V8 Dodge Durango RT, just fun car. But like, I mean, I've eaten 3/4 of a tank of gas in 2 days,
See,
right?
but I'm the same way as you. So like I was looking for a fun car when I had all the overtime at work when I was hourly.
Yep.
And I'm like, I'm gonna get a fun car. I'm gonna get a Jeep. You can take the top off. We can run around the dunes, whatever. And I ended up finding a car for my daughter instead.
Yep.
So I did the sensible dad thing and I bought her a fucking car. She was 14. She didn't need a car for 2 fucking years.
Right. Sorry, I'm working on buying a bar. So
I'm so excited because you said you'd hire me.
oh, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yeah, that was while you were fucked up on Saturday.
Oh, that's fun.
You gotta get that in writing.
I wasn't messed up on Saturday. I was messed up on Friday, asshole. I was hung over on
Saturday
Saturday.
morning.
For anybody watching or listening to this episode, we had the baseball episode on Saturday, and somebody walked in and goes, I did dumb things last night.
Yep.
And we're like, well, you're fucking drinking anyways, because this is Bucks and Brews, goddammit, and the two of us haven't drank in a while together. So he was forced to drink a beer.
Yeah.
It took him 2.5 hours to drink a beer.
That will happen. It happens to the best of us. So, all right. Now, but why? Okay, so why are you looking for a new house? You're not happy with what you have now?
I mean, we've discussed it. Yeah. I love this house and I love the area. I don't like that I have to pay all these taxes, but I guess that's not really a big deal. My thought is that if I find a nice small ranch that's cheap, then I can pay down all my other stuff. That's kind of the thought. The thought is to get something small and cheap, then Isaiah can stay there and Trisha and I can move into something still small but nicer. That makes sense. It's a
It's
two-step
cheap to you
process.
because we just went from a 200,000 to $500,000 house.
Mhm.
So I don't know what cheap is according. I happen to know a little bit more about you guys, but right, I don't live a $500,000 fucking house.
I know what cheap is to me.
So I mean, what's cheap to you?
Cheap to me,
Yeah. 100 grand,
that's cheap.
and you're gonna find $100,000 house.
In Muskegon. Not
Oh,
right now.
okay. So you want
Okay, I could see that.
you want to go out to Muskegon?
But
Do you want to live in a 100,000 Muskegon house?
Not permanently.
So the
This
heights,
is-
though.
The process. I don't want, they have some outside of the heights that you can get for,
so let me ask this though. So
Yeah.
you went to Kalamazoo, which is only about an hour away, and didn't like that because it was too far from here. So Muskegon's 45 minutes.
No. Well, from Allendale, it's probably. How far
From
is
30
Allendale, it's
minutes.
probably 20,
yeah,
25.
it's 30 minutes from Allendale. The draw, I like here. We're 25 minutes to Grand Haven.
Mhm.
Muskegon, we're close to the beach and we're close to Silver Lake for camping and trips and just go on a day to go to the dunes. But it doesn't move the needle as what you're saying. It's like an hour and 10 minutes to Silver Lake instead of 30 minutes to Silver Lake. I'll still go to Silver Lake on Saturday if I want to. It's not
Right.
that big a deal from here. So yeah, I get it.
And
Just like we've had discussions, I want to try to reduce the cost because that's what I know, that's what I've learned. And you and I had the discussion, why don't you just try to make more money? If you just pay down your house, then that cost is not a concern anymore as you go into retirement. And I agree with that too, I think.
right. I mean, there's more than one way to skin a cat, in my opinion. Right.
Yep.
We're a worldwide show.
Worldwide.
Worldwide.
Prestige.
Worldwide.
Um,
Boats and hosts.
some people don't understand what we're talking about when we say these things. So Silver Lake
Yeah.
is a popular summer destination in Michigan where they have these huge sand dunes. And you take your toys like your Jeep Wrangler and you run around in the sand. And you drive around up and down hills and have all sorts of fun.
Yep. Whee!
Right.
I took Nick, he had a blast. He wouldn't buy a Jeep Wrangler because they're too expensive, but he enjoyed mine.
I went with lovers. We had a really nice time. We did senior pictures up there for Jessica and Caitlin.
Nice.
And Tim took us around and Dawn kept going, "You hate roller coasters. How are you good with this?" I'm like, "Because Tim's driving and I trust him."
Oh,
I'm not into that shit.
It must be because I don't trust Jeremiah. I'm a horrible passenger.
Yeah.
Me driving, I loved it. Me as a passenger, it is a whole different. Like I don't know. I was losing my lunch.
We
It's
watched
rough.
one fucking Jeep that was called Dune Jumper.
Yeah.
Jump. Yeah, and he totaled his fucking Jeep when he hit. It was hilarious. But
It's
for
hilarious.
our worldwide
Yeah.
audience, basically you just take your toys and you play in sand as if you're 5, but you're 45. And it's a lot of fun, honestly.
Right. It's like having a Star Wars mask. Mine's not movie
Yeah.
quality, but it'll do.
But mine is.
Right. But no,
And then
it's,
Lakeshore for people that don't know, our beaches in Michigan are like, Florida beaches, like California beaches. They're beautiful beaches.
They are. They really are.
we have the best beaches, the greatest beaches, huge beaches. I'd personally say we should probably call it just the beaches.
And again, if you look at some of our beaches, South Haven, Grand Haven, just absolutely beautiful.
I say Muskegon's still got a decent beach.
It does. I'm not saying it's bad.
But it's weird because in Muskegon, literally, it's the only place I think what was it? Was it $5,000 for that house or was it 10?
Which one?
I don't remember. There was one that just came up that was a wholesale or whatever. I
10.
could have swore it was
10
10. But like Right, you can buy a $10,000 house still. People are like, oh, you can't find you. Yes, the fuck you can. Okay.
Did you buy it?
No,
Why?
I don't buy in Muskegon.
Oh,
But I also just seen one in Muskegon for like 1.8 million.
Yeah.
Right. Muskegon is the funniest market I've ever seen in my entire life.
yeah, because it's dirt cheap or really expensive. There's really no middle ground.
But there is a middle ground. I mean, right? If you're off the water, then you get to that, 200 to 500 range or whatever, right?
Mhm.
I mean, on the water, well over the million, but like, and then you get poor, right? It's just weird.
Yeah, it's 3 blocks away from the $200,000 area.
Yeah.
That's it, right? So, all right, and then, so you'd mentioned Airbnb on the last house. The house in Kalamazoo didn't work out. Is that your first attempt at being a real estate investor?
Um, I worked with a partner to do some flips. We had a couple that went good, a couple that didn't go well. I've loaned some money, but as far as owning property or renting, I haven't rented anything yet.
Yeah, but you've done flips and you've done some lending. All right, let's talk about the victories because we love victories here. What went well in your flipping victories?
The only one that really went really well is we bought a fire damage property for 5, sold it for 22, just not doing anything. And my partner and I split the 17.
Okay.
That was the biggest, easiest win. We had a couple that we bought for around 10. One sold for 40 after doing some renovations. So we really didn't get much out of that. And then the other one we bought for 10 sold for 7. So
Ouch.
we lost money. And then 6 months later, it was torn down. So we're glad we sold it for 7.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. My sister's property, I bought and renovated and sold to her. Didn't make any money on that, but now she has a decent house. What other have I owned? I think that's everything I've owned.
Okay.
That I went in with a partner.
So you've lost. So you've made, sounds like 2 deals. You've made a little bit of money.
Yep.
2, 3 deals. You've lost money.
Yep.
Okay. And then have you made more than you've lost in the flipping world? You made 17.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Flipping, yes.
Okay.
If you don't count Kalamazoo, yes. I'm net positive.
Your personal house, correct?
Yeah,
So you're not
correct.
flipping. You weren't.
Yeah, you don't flip your personal house.
Some people do. Okay. So then
You would.
flip anything.
I think kids should.
So then you said lending. So walk me through a little bit of that.
I loaned, you already know all this stuff. I loaned 10 grand to a UP house. I paid the down
A
payment.
UP, what's UP mean?
Upper Peninsula.
Okay.
So she got a owner finance deal. She needed to put a down payment down. So there's an owner finance first, and then I have a $10,000 second on it. Initially, I was getting $125 a month for interest payments. She had a hardship with her family, and I said, just pay me the 125. We'll tack it on. Once you pay off the 10, just pay me the interest as well. That was 3 years ago, and she's not compliant with our agreement. And I'm still working on getting that figured out. That's something I've been started figuring out. Can I foreclose? I don't even know the legalities. Can I file a paper with the courthouse? Do I need a lawyer? That's brand new stuff I'm diving into. I just started this week, actually. I talked to her, had an agreement to get things caught up, and that was 3 weeks ago, and I haven't heard from her again. So at this point, she's not following through. I'm gonna start the paperwork. I just gotta figure out what I gotta do.
You sound like you're a landlord. Shit, look at you.
A lot of work.
Yeah.
Shouldn't lend. The lending, I think, could have worked out. I have 2 other loans out, a $20,000 loan on another house, and then a $20,000 loan on another house. That gentleman has been paying me regularly for a year.
Okay.
The past 2 months, he's been, I wouldn't say late to pay, he's been slow to pay. The past year, it's been on the first. It's there in my Cash App, 100%. I'm in continuous contact with him. He's letting me know what's going on. He has some deals that he's closing, and his intention is to pay those 2 loans back.
So, so they're performing. I mean, and we're doing well on that. Okay. And so,
you want numbers?
no, I mean, it is if you want to share them, but if not, I mean, not a big deal. But your 10,000 hasn't performed and you haven't taken any steps to get it. Okay. But you're in second position. So that's going to be a little more tough. And then are you first position with this guy?
No,
Okay,
second
so
is
second. Okay. And then, now would you like lending or flipping better?
I like flipping better because the stress that comes with flipping, I have control. Well, within reason, you can
Oh,
kind of control what's happening with your flip for the
yeah,
most part. With
for the
lending,
most
I have no control over, other than foreclosure and lawyers. I don't have control over what's going on with that. So it
Gotcha.
stresses me out. And if I'm going to stress out, I'd rather stress out over my own thing than somebody else's thing.
Yep. And so now you don't have to share who you work for or anything, but I guess, what do you do for a living?
I'm computer tech. I handle virtual machines and deploy software to the company's machines second shift when people are
Okay.
not.
So no, this is not second shift. Don't lie to the viewers. Okay. You work from what, 3 p.m. to 3 a.m.
And that's
Depends.
kind of second shift.
3 a.m. is not second shift.
3
I'm supposed to
p.m.
be done. I'm
is.
supposed to be done at 11 p.m.
Oh, are you? Okay. But you just choose not to go to sleep and you're always up.
Correct.
Oh, this makes more sense to me. Okay.
I'm always awake.
Yeah, he is. I'm telling you, it's great. Um, okay, and then you did that, and then you currently do that, but you did it before, and you stopped working your job to do what?
So I worked with an investor in town, just kind of networked with him. I was curious about some of the things he was doing. He was into self-storage, and I was curious about that. So I talked to him. He hired me on to be essentially an assistant. I did get my realtor's license, and became an assistant for him. Helped with a bunch of other things, but managing his storage facilities. I wouldn't say I managed construction, but I had my hands in, and I watched and saw and helped with contacting vendors for the construction of the storage facilities as well. I did
Okay.
that for about 2 years. And then you and I talked a little bit about getting into storage. Talked about a few other things. I think part of the issue is I don't think my wife's ever really been on board with the real estate investing that I've been trying to do. She says okay because she loves me and she'll go along with what I'm doing, but hasn't really been exciting for her. She didn't want to be involved. And so it kind of, we had a time where you talked about training. I went to Arizona to take assisted living classes, and took that course. We looked into doing assisted living. My wife's come in. You're on camera.
I say I really enjoyed the creeper face that was just
Yeah, that's
staring.
fine.
I was really hoping I can keep her out there for like 10 hours.
Yeah.
Like
Like
just
the,
staring through.
the assisted living I thought was great. You and I talked, and
Yep.
if she had 100% been on board, we would have tried it, but she's got a great job. She loves her job, has no desire to get into that. So we put that off, and then I was frustrated with some things. Wasn't going to end up probably doing storage. So I actually called my old boss and said, hey, do you need somebody? And he's like, yeah, we need somebody.
Yeah.
And so I went back to work for them with a $8 an hour pay raise from when I left. So I was ecstatic.
That's amazing.
It's been great since then.
I totally want to buy storage units.
I
I
actually
still think they're
just
great.
sent him some, and all his
I told you to buy it, I'll manage it.
response was right. That's what it was. Right. I'm trying to convince Jeremiah to start being better and he just keeps selling himself short. If you buy them, I'll manage them. Like if you do all the hard work, partner, right? Why don't you partner with it? Why don't you
Partner.
run all the deals, figure it all out? So,
I'd love to be a silent partner and shit. I don't want to have to do too much
yeah,
actual work.
that pays very little.
I'm okay with that.
Say,
I just want a little bit of money here and there.
yeah, that's
Again,
That's storage is a long-term play.
Nick and I both 3D print.
yeah,
You get a little bit of money here and there, right?
that's it.
How much you make last weekend?
Last weekend,
Yeah.
was it $8?
$8.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What'd you do for that $8?
I think it's actually still sitting on my. I've done nothing.
You did nothing,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
I just
I
said
sold dice, right?
you sold dice,
So I did officially take them from one package and put them in another
right?
package.
So you did almost nothing, and you made $8.
Yeah.
And a week or two before that,
Yeah.
you made $40.
Oh, that's right. I sold that
How?
big tower.
That huge tower.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I was doing the math, by the way.
Yeah.
Tangent time. I was doing the math.
Yeah.
That is appropriately priced at $40.
Probably.
It is. It totally is because of the time it takes to print
Yeah.
and the cost of the filament. That's appropriately priced. Because we had talked about maybe we just drop the prices.
Sure.
That's a $40 dice tower. That's just what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. And say it was good. I mean, and again, I want everything to sell.
What did you do to sell that?
I brought it to you.
Right.
Yeah. We displayed it.
Well,
I mean, I set it up the first day.
that was a con.
Yeah, and then you had to take it.
I brought it here.
Yeah, and then it
and
sold
set
here.
it up here.
Yeah. It worked out well.
It did. You made $40 for doing nothing.
I still
You
haven't
made
done-
$48.
I still haven't redone that filament. Well, and that's what. Okay, so Jeremiah and I had lunch together.
Yeah.
And he paid because he's a saint. Because I'm poor right now. Because that's why.
Okay.
I am. I'm fucking hemorrhaging money. But no, we were talking about it, and last year. So we're gonna get into this, but like Jeremiah is an entrepreneur at heart. He just hasn't taken the initiative to invest in trying. He tries everything, but just comes up with ideas. He's like me, right? Where come up with a million ideas, but then never take the action to do it, right?
I don't implement.
Right.
I don't implement stuff.
And so we were talking today because he's like, oh, hey, this person says the next big thing is to sell online. We'll talk about that on a different episode, or we can talk about it now.
What are we selling online?
So he said, oh, you got to go on the TikTok shop and sell something. And he goes, oh, you got a 3D printer. And so you got to just sell something. Like David has all these like little toys. And so then, the conversation was like, all right, look, we could be really great partners. Jeremiah, again, he does some computer bullshit for his job.
Yeah.
David, what can you tell me any computer things that I know how to do?
No.
Exactly.
I'm shocked when you can turn it on.
Thanks. My wife is too. But
And,
like, that being said-
and on that point, he couldn't turn it on because he had the
Motherfucker,
wrong
yeah.
power adapter for like a week.
True story.
Yeah.
True story.
Fuck you guys.
So I went over to his house this last summer, and he's like, well, you have to teach me how to do this in Blender. And I'm like, okay. Jeremiah, do you know who I taught how to do things in Blender?
Your daughter,
Yeah, it's true.
It was Emerson.
Yeah.
Emerson, his daughter. Okay.
I logged Emerson on and I'm like, here, do this, do this,
Yeah.
do this. And she's like, oh, this is great. Nick doesn't know how to do any of that, but his kid does.
That's
If
good.
she can remember, that'd be great. But right, so and then he was, oh hey, we got to figure out something, and I was like, and so I was joking, and I hope somebody takes this idea now and makes a buttload of money.
Mhm.
But I said, look, I was like, you need to tell me what we need to sell. I can print it. I can do this, and then you need to come over here because he's a photographer as well, right? And he just got published. So congratulations on getting published again for your millionth time.
Thank you.
The
What
photos-
what did you take a picture of that you got published?
It was just a studio shot,
right.
fitness workout type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's into like the fitness of like, "Ugh," and I'm into fitness pizza in my mouth.
Yeah, I like that.
But that's why I'm a big
By
guy.
the way, I think I'm going to Chicago tomorrow.
4K?
Pizza.
I'm not getting pizza. So Hard Rock's closing at the end of the month.
Okay.
And like when I was a kid, Hard Rock Chicago was cool.
Yeah.
But I never ate there because my mother didn't like it.
Gotcha.
And they closed the 29th. And
Uh,
I said to Caitlin, I'm like, I think we should go to Hard Rock. And she's like, all right. So we were supposed to go today.
oh,
But then last minute on Tuesday, she got her infusion scheduled and she hasn't had it in like a month.
gotcha.
So she's like, well, I won't be available till like 2. I'm like, that's fine. We'll just go to Thursday. So tomorrow, her and I are going to go to Chicago. We're going to get Hard Rock.
Okay.
Might hit Benny's on the way home.
Rico Benny's.
And then Saturday, I'm going back because I'm going to a sports convention so I can see John Lester.
Yeah, Sports Bowl.
Yeah.
You're going to
Uh,
Benny's?
I love Benny's. It's my second favorite liquor store ever behind Rishi's because I like Rishi.
Go to Jack Daniels, get Jack Daniels 14 year for me.
How much is it?
Oh, it's gonna be a
150.
lot. Not at Benny's.
Oh no, I don't know. I've never been to Benny's. I've heard
Benny's is great. They have
They have a locked.
many Benny's, and they have a locked closet where you go and buy the expensive stuff. Nick would know because he went in and I was not allowed. Literally, I'm like, I'm with that guy, and they're like, no, you're not.
No, you're not. Say,
Okay.
yeah, say, that was a fun one. But yeah, you got to go to Rico Benny's. That place has got great.
Where's that?
That's the one that Sean and I go to all the time. I don't. You have to look it up. It's in Chicago. This is the one that we get the let's call it flat meatballs. So it's like a whatever, and then covered with marinara and
Okay.
cheese. Big old steak sandwich. It's
Okay.
delicious. I'm excited. We're getting one here in about a month because we're going to Comic-Con. Jeremiah said he might go.
I'll be there. I'll be there the Saturday only.
Are you?
Oh,
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna go Friday. We're going for all of them, but Patton Oswald just announced.
He did. He's doing a show. I wish I could go to that.
Yeah.
It's on the Friday.
So I'm gonna see if my brother wants to go.
You should totally go. That's gonna
Yeah.
be great.
I know. I'm so excited. Even if he doesn't want to go, I guess I'm gonna let him know. Hey, I'm going.
I would go.
Yeah, it's McCormick. I can. Well, I think we're getting the same hotel.
Yeah.
The Hilton that's connected, so we can just walk.
Hyatt?
No, the Hilton. Because
Is the Hilton
two-
across the road?
I think it's two. Like I
Okay.
think the Hilton and the Hyatt are in the same building. They're just there. I don't know.
Okay.
I think.
Whatever you do, that's great.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. So anyway, all right. But yeah, so we're talking about 3D printing,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, look, you need to just tell me. And I started listing off all the characters from
Pokemon,
no, sorry,
Dragon Ball.
there's 6 teams. Olmec, Legends of the Hidden Temple.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. Yeah, it was a game show back when I was a kid. So anyway, I was
I
like,
didn't know
the
what
per-
it was either.
Really? That makes
Yep.
so much sense why you looked at me like I was a fucking moron. The purple
I
parrots.
did
I mean, we
not.
look at you like you're a moron.
Never.
the,
because you're a
the
moron.
silver snakes, the orange iguanas, yeah. Anyway, so I was like, you just gotta tell me, hey, you need a silver snake or a purple parrot or
I mean, Jeremiah and I can probably geek out for a minute. He-Man was awesome.
He-Man was awesome. Doesn't mean anyway. So
I also like GoBots and Mask, even though they weren't as famous as Transformers and whatever the fuck the Mask thing was.
I enjoyed Mask.
I loved Mask.
all right. Anyway, so it was a fun game show. It was cool. Anyway, so there was these things.
Never heard of it.
Oh man, you guys lived fucking sheltered lives. But
Dude,
No,
we
we
were
were
in
10
our
years behind
late
you.
teens, early 20s at that point.
whatever, losers. I got to watch cool shows, and you guys got to watch.
We had
shows, too.
Voltron. You had Power Rangers.
Yeah, Power Rangers was way cooler.
No, it was not.
I know what it is. You were so old. Thanks so much. Appreciate it, bro. Say,
Fuck you, Christy. She's your age.
is she really?
She is.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Anyway, so I was telling him, I was like, look, you just gotta tell me you want this, and then you're gonna do take these photos, you're gonna put it up online, and then he's like, oh well, it's not photos nowadays, and I was like, again, this is why the fuck I'm doing the physical work. Like he's giving me the answers. That's not how you do it. And I was like, now you see why the fuck I'm not the one doing it. I'm coming up with the step.
Part of the problem with the TikTok shop is they print the same shit we do, and then they sell it for 1/10 of the price. So when you add up what it costs for us to print that, let's say it's a dragon.
Yeah.
So it costs us like $15 to print this fucking dragon.
Yeah.
So we sell it for 20 because we need to make a profit. They're selling it for 5.
Yeah.
Because they have 900 printers and they're always fucking running and they can, do bulk sales at way cheaper than we can.
So you seen the new $40 dragon? This thing's like,
It's huge, right?
yeah, it's like fucking 6 feet or something. I don't know.
Even the $40 dragon I have downstairs.
Yeah.
I said to Dawn at one point, I'm like, if I charge that appropriately, I would charge $50 for it. She goes, nobody will buy it for that. I'm like, right.
Right,
So I'm
that's
losing $6 on it.
Right.
If I sell it, I lose $6.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Wow. I say, and that, but
With your dice tower, I talked about it with 2 of the people I work with, and they're like, "Oh my god, that's beautiful. What do you sell that for?" I'm like, "We sold it for 40." They're like, "What should you sell it for?" I'm like, 40 to 45.
Yeah.
I'm like, 40 is. I'm like, Nick probably makes $30 off that.
Right. I wanted to make the money back. That's my big key.
I mean, it pays for your filament.
Exactly. That's kind of it, right? If I can print something and then, that's how I started businesses. That's how I got into real estate. Right?
Yeah.
If I can get a full spool of filament, sell one thing and be able to print myself one thing off that same spool, I'm happy. I don't need to,
Even if it's break even and you learn how to do it, there's value in that too.
for the most part, right?
Well, again, you bought my old printer
Yeah,
for $100,
I did.
and then because you sold a dice tower,
Yeah,
you bought a bamboo.
yep. So,
How much have
$20
you used my old printer since you bought that bamboo?
lot.
Have you really?
Yeah, I used it to spool one spool to the other, and it's holding some of my tools right now.
How much have you printed on it?
None.
None.
Zero.
How many times? I told you that, didn't I? Because I had the same feeling. I bought my first bamboo, and I'm like, well, I'll just put the ender at the business, and I'll just print stuff when I need it there.
Yeah.
And then one duck takes me 4 hours, whereas I can print 12 ducks in 6 hours.
Well, and there's nothing like I still could print, but
You
like
could. It just
my
takes
pro-
so long.
to me at the time, but like I don't know. I don't love the quality of some of the dice that I was printing.
Mhm.
I'm not selling them right now, so it's like if I sold the dice that I had, right, the bigger ones,
Yeah.
I would instantly turn that thing back on and print, one every 12 hours, and how I'd be happy. But I'm not selling that.
How many have you sold?
None.
I've sold one here.
Sorry, I've sold like 3.
Okay, I've sold one here. So you sold 4
4 total. Yep. So
in a year,
yeah.
and they're $20.
Yep.
So you made $80
Yep.
minus whatever it costs you to sell them.
Cost to make them. Yep. So, and then yeah, it's like I made a bunch of bowling ball holders.
Mhm.
Sold quite a bit of those. But I'm too lazy to go back out and find the same. My problem is like I don't want my filament to go bad, so like I open one and then just keep printing a bunch of stuff in that same color till the filament's gone.
You just keep the little packets that they give
Yeah.
you, the desiccant packets, and you just throw them in the bag, and then
Yeah.
you're good to go.
Yeah, it's like but again, my white for some reason the bowling pins that was kind of annoying.
Yeah, that's
and
annoying.
I ended up dropping the bag, and like 15 of them, or like 5, 7 shattered.
Sometimes that does happen, especially I found with white.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just bad white.
Gotcha. But so anyway, so I was telling him like, hey, he had this idea that he wants. I owned a t-shirt company at one point.
You did.
Made great money.
You still kind of do.
You do kind of. I still can do stuff.
Yeah.
We're doing things.
Hipster Nation.
And right, I have.
Shut up.
I shout out Hipster Nation. It's Facebook / Hipster Nation 2014. That's how long ago that business was started. So go find Hipster Nation like that. Basically, I know that this is successful. I've had much success with
Mhm.
this business, and he wants to take the easy way out of life. And he's like, yeah, but I can just do it on thing, and it's called drop shipping, and I can do this. And I'm like, so we're talking about the same thing. I've sold shirts. I've done shirts. I've done everything. I've proven success to this man. And he is sitting here going, yeah, but I can do drop shipping, and this is better. Okay, so I made 30, 40, 50 grand, whatever it might be, doing t-shirts. And
I
you're
haven't made
telling me
anything.
you have a faster and better way to do it, you won't go do it. Right? It just blows my mind. Like, okay, so you have a better way, then go fucking and his way is in theory free, from my understanding. Yes, there is some
You,
stuff
you
that-
don't pay for anything up front.
correct, right? He could pay for some like AI tools or something.
Yeah.
But it'd take a lot to make 50 grand because of what they take from you.
Yeah.
Doing it the way that
What do
I
you do? Okay, so let me be clear about this.
Yeah.
You work how many hours a week?
is supposed to work 40.
Okay, so you work 60 hours a week. I'm gonna give you that credit. Excellent work. You
I've got-
make a good amount of money, $100,000, 60 hours a week, $100,000, 60 grand. I don't know what you make. It doesn't matter. Okay. And now you're telling me it would take a lot for you to make 50. How much do you think it would take extra for you to make $50,000 because of how much they take?
I see what you're saying. It probably wouldn't take 60 hours a week.
Huh? Ain't that some
It would
shit?
take 5 or 10 hours a week.
It would take 5 to 10 hours a week. So
Yep.
you're trading, and sure, right away, right? Your 10 hours a week is going to only bring you in $200. Then week number 2, it's $400, and month number 4.
Let's go on this track here
Mhm.
for a moment.
Sorry, go ahead.
So you and I both might go take a survey.
Oh, I did today.
Was it today? What was it? Well, we can't talk about
I
what it was.
can't.
But
I texted you.
was it good?
The first one I didn't love. The second one I liked.
So some of them are good.
I was so upset because I wanted more.
Sometimes I
It
feel
was a
that way
very
too.
small amount, and I was like, oh,
There were a few things that I've had that I'm like, God, why do I have to eat? I had to eat blue cheese once.
yeah.
And I'm sitting in the room, and the lady comes in. She's wonderful.
Yeah.
She comes in and she goes, "If you don't like blue cheese, we will know." And I'm like, "The fuck you will."
Right.
I'm gonna eat that fucking blue cheese, whether I
Absolutely.
like it or not. Tasted like shit.
Yeah.
I don't like blue cheese.
Well, I think I did that with like a Slim Jim
Yeah.
blue cheese one, and I was like, yep.
I was fair. I said what was better than the
I
other.
was like, I prefer.
I still don't like it.
Right.
But again,
Uh,
how much did you get paid today? $35?
Yeah.
$25?
I filled up my brother's gas tank with
Yep.
for the amount I used.
Yeah, so I will go for between $25 and $30. It cost me 2 hours out of my day because 30
There.
minutes there, 30 minutes back. And they give me a gift card.
Yep.
And I slap it on a medical bill.
Yep.
Is that worth it?
Absolutely.
I think so too. But many people are like, that ain't fucking, I'm not fucking wasting 2 hours of my day for $30.
Well, and I mean, for me, it's not even 2 hours, right? Like, and normally I'm out that way, and I make an excuse to go spend the money anyway, whatever. But, right. But like, anyway, so David,
Mhm.
downstairs you have a wall of stickers,
I do.
and it doesn't matter. So, how much do you charge for those stickers?
$4
$4. I was fucking wrong.
for one sticker. What
One
did you think?
sticker. I said 3.
Okay, $4 a sticker.
And how much do you pay for those?
On average,
Yeah,
28 cents.
30 cents a piece, right? So, and so a profit, if I'm not mistaken, $3.70,
Yeah.
72 cents.
Yeah.
Right. For one sticker.
Yep.
And why do you do it?
Because people will buy it.
Okay. And have you ever sold all 100 stickers in a day?
No.
So, oh, sorry, I should tell everybody, you buy 100 stickers at a time.
I buy 100 stickers of whatever variant there is. So we have about 40 different designs,
40 random designs. Okay.
and we buy at least 100.
Okay.
Do we make our money back? On some of them, yes. On some of them, no. Some of them I buy because I like them.
Because you want one.
I'm like, oh, I like that stick. I have a Jason Kelsey one. How are we gonna act today? And it's Kelsey pulling his fucking shirt off. I've probably sold 3 of them,
Really?
but I wanted one.
But
I made the fucking sticker.
so at 30, what is that? 30 cents. So for 100, how much are you paying?
Like $30.
$30. And so you've sold $12. So you're a third of the way back to where you need to be.
Yeah.
And
But other ones I've sold out.
so you have sold out. Okay.
Yeah.
So over time, you have 40 stickers, and it's taken a very long time. But it's just nice to have little bits of trickle of money coming in.
All right. So Dawn has a business coach, and she came to do the first business coaching session here at the business.
Yeah.
And she looked around and she's like, "What's all this shit?" She didn't say shit.
Right.
She was very nice. She's like, what is all of this? This has nothing to do with a rage room. And Dawn goes, well, my husband, he 3D prints stuff and
Mhm.
I let him sell it here. And she goes, well, I hope you charge him for that. And she goes, no.
He works for free.
Why would I charge him? And she goes, well, it's taking from the business. She goes, he works for free. This is how he makes money. And she's like, oh no, that's a fair trade. Right. That's a fair trade. I make, I don't know, $30. It pays for my time being here.
Now, what if I could tell you
Mhm.
that you could take your stickers
Yep.
and have a free website
Yep.
and post them for free, but never actually physically own the sticker?
I would sell the shit out of my stickers.
You would,
I would.
but you're gonna. It's online, so you have to fight a bunch of people. So you have
Yeah.
to sell them for $2 a piece,
Okay.
but it's free. You just come up with this random design and it's free, and then you only get charged.
So I'm not
50%.
losing. I'm not losing the 28 cents.
Correct. Well,
I'll lose the 28 cents when it sells,
when it sells,
but I don't have to do anything.
you have to post.
But I don't have to buy the stickers.
Correct.
Because I'm buying them right now.
And it will ship by somebody. Somebody else will ship it.
I don't have to touch it.
Nothing.
Drop shipping.
You got it. You got to put it on a website that says Jason Kelsey.
This is my Jason Kelsey sticker.
Yes.
Please don't sue me, Jason Kelsey.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
Because that's going to make me money.
And you could have 10,000 of them or one of them,
Mhm.
and if one, and it doesn't cost you anything. But at the end of the month, you could just take your $7 that you sold or your $700. You're gonna have high months and low months.
Okay. I'll set up some stores. All right.
Anyway, so I am.
I think we convinced him.
So, because he was talking to like last year, and I was all about this, and I was like, man, I want this business, but
remember
I'm not
that.
good with computers, and he is.
Yeah.
Right. And he can set up a free store with free everything except for he could have to pay for some designs or whatever. But like, I'm the epitome of this, right? I go to Temu and I
What
buy
designs?
whatever he wants.
Because you can get on Canva and make anything.
Correct. And that's the whole thing. He gets the ability, and he's got a son who has the ability to make anything. And his fear, if I'm not mistaken, is that somebody else won't like what he wants or what he has or what he does or his design. It's free to have the fucking design up there. You could have 40 fucking different versions of that thing.
I had one of the girls that worked for me that played ball for me.
Yeah.
She read one of my stickers and she goes, nobody's gonna fucking buy this. It's too fucking wordy.
Yeah.
And I went, I don't give a shit. It's the George Carlin American
yeah.
Dream one.
Yeah.
This is too word. Nobody's gonna buy this shit. Nobody's gonna read this. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
But
But I
I'm-
want this fucking sticker. This is the sticker.
I spend $3, so I spend about what you spend.
Yeah.
Mine take forever to ship. I get them in like 3 packs from Temu. I have a crow that it just says an F and then caw, and then it has an F or whatever,
Mhm.
and it just says fuck off, and it's a crow, and then I have a bear, and it says can I pet that dog, and so I bought that sticker because Drunk Nick gets on Temu
Yeah.
or on any awesome website that has stickers,
Cheap
and
shit.
I spend $1 because I want that sticker so bad.
You're saying I know I figured this out, this business plan. We
Did
need to
Nick
go
drunk?
live on TikTok shop at 1 a.m. Saturday morning.
Yes.
When people are drunk and buy down.
Yes.
See,
So
There
look at
we
this.
go.
We've come
We're
up with
doing
the
it.
greatest idea ever.
we're talking about great ideas when you're drunk. So we have a good friend of the show, Gavin, who owns Tardy's Collector's Corner. Hey, Tribs is on. Hi, Tribs. We miss you. So Gavin owns Tardy's Collector's Corner, which is a comic book and toy
Yep.
shop. So he's sitting there one day and he says to me, hey, if I gave you some stuff, would you post it on eBay? I really don't have time. I'm like, sure, I can do that. He's like, well, I'll pay you. I'm like, cool. And then like 2 weeks later, he's like, I think I'm going to do this claim sale. I'm like, all right, well, talk to me. He goes, I'm just going to highlight stuff on Facebook and people will say, yeah, I want that. I'm like, cool. So I start, I watch the first claim sale and there's some things I want. So I hit claim and now I'm going to go pay whatever the cost is of that comic or whatever.
Mhm.
And I said to Gavin at one point, I'm like, listen, this is the greatest thing for me because I don't have time to come in and look at your bins. I don't have time to spend 30 minutes going through a bin at a comic book shop.
Right.
But if you show me something and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'll buy that for $15. It's way different.
Well, and you haven't taken my suggestion, which is fine, Right, we talk about the ones that you haven't sold a bunch of, right? So this girl says to Carlin, I've told you, hey, you have 30 cents into them.
Mhm.
So if you sold them for $1 a piece, so make a magic 5-pack of stickers that aren't selling and be like, hey, 5 random stickers today, only
Mhm.
$5. Throw it into a brown paper bag or what, something fun, and boom, there you go, right? Like now these people are getting, and you're getting rid of your stickers. You're still making a profit. You're doing things.
Have you told me to do that?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. That's a great idea. I like that idea.
Probably one of the days you were drunk.
Probably.
I say that
That might have happened.
happens on Bucks and Brews. But right,
So Tribbs has a question for our guest. Tribbs, we went on a cruise with, and he's stayed a good friend of the show and of us.
yeah,
Tribbs, go ahead, shoot your question here.
he wants to know what you're drinking. Are baseball cards making a comeback? So are baseball cards making a comeback?
I think so.
I think so too.
Really? I thought so. I think they're dying off again.
I think they're making a comeback, honestly. You and I are always in different spots with this.
They were really big the past year, 2 years ish.
Mhm.
I think now that people are back, not sitting around during COVID. I mean, box breaks are still a thing, but I don't think
Again, so where I was going with the Gavin story,
yeah,
his best customers on a Friday night when he's posting shit?
drunk people.
Drunk people.
Yeah.
I might have bought a couple things when I was drinking. And he told me one day when I went in, he's like, the drunk people, they forget they bought it, but they always commit to buying it. So they come in and they get it. But again, that's what I see a lot. So there's like these auction sites
Yeah.
that are unlike eBay because they'll do 10-minute auctions, they'll do daily auctions,
Yeah.
they'll do weekly auctions. And they always have, signed shit or cards or whatever.
Yep.
And I think that's getting bigger.
Oh yeah, and again, he could set this up. He has the brain power and the knowledge,
Mhm.
and we have, right? We just talked about it today. We could be sitting here doing these plastic-filled eggs of just random little things.
We just talked about it. So
Correct.
Nick and I talked about it before anybody came. So we're doing a vendor show
Yeah.
on April 6th. Why are you giving that look? You already committed,
I know
fucker.
asked Courtney, but
So on April 6th at Two Guys Brewing, Nick and I are doing a vendor show. They're going to have some craft stuff in there. So Dawn's like, well, you need like a Easter egg because Easter's after that. So I got a bunch of Easter eggs. And then I'm like, well, I'll put 3 things in. So I got a little purple penguin here for those of you that can see. And I got an orange kitty cat. And I have a whale, killer whale. So I'm going to sell this for $5. It's a mystery. Might have different shit in it depending on what one you grab. But
yeah,
we're like, oh, well, that's fun because, you pay $5, you get 3 little mini mystery things and let's see what happens.
I mean, in online, right? If we're sitting here doing that, that's a thing
Mhm.
that people would enjoy to do, and he could do that, right? Set up a website to where it ends the auction, because this guy has the power. He has the knowledge. He's learning new things. He's just got to take advantage of it.
So what it sounds like to me is Jeremiah's going to set up all these companies, and we're just going to kind of invest in them, and we're all going to make a lot of money.
Oh, so let's break what David just said down. So, all right, I guess what did you just say? Jeremiah's going to set up
Jeremiah's going to set up these companies.
these companies. Okay, so multiple.
So yeah, we're going to sell some 3D shit. We're going to sell some stickers, some T-shirts. Maybe we'll even get into storage units.
So, and then what's the next part?
And then we're going to be investors.
You didn't even fucking ask or open your mouth to say, do you want to invest? And you already have a person
I
that
didn't.
wants to just throw some money at you.
And he
Right.
doesn't know what we talked about at lunch either. Dave.
Exactly. That's the funny thing to me. I'm
That's
going to
the
get to
funny
that
thing.
point.
You and I are always looking for investment.
No. So, and then
Herbs might be an investor too, especially if you throw baseball cards in.
that's apparently it. So, all right, we're sitting at lunch, and what is your goal, and what is it that you want to do?
I forgot the word, but I wanted to do a business. What's the word? Like a business incubator, like Saturday morning, come up with a business idea, go through and set it up. If it's an Etsy shop, it's for stickers or for T-shirts or whatever, and get the Facebook page, get the email, get all that stuff set up, come up with the designs, and just take a Saturday to do that.
Mhm.
If you do that every Saturday, you have 50 companies at the end of the year. If I
Yeah.
fail and I only do it half of the time, I got 25 companies set up. It only took me the 8 hours of the Saturday to get the set up get the designs put in there. And Nick said, well, yeah, if one pops off, you make good money. If they all do, you're really good. If none of them
Yeah.
do, you just spent your Saturday, instead of watching Netflix, you're trying to open a business. You learn something, you accomplish something, and they're out there forever.
And one sticker this month is $3, and one small whale is $2. And yes, every month you're making $2, but guess what? You know, your hourly rate sucks at that point, but eventually it might possibly take off.
Well,
right?
the last episode we did last year was the guy Northern Heritage,
Yeah,
and we need to reach back out to him.
yeah,
But he sat there throwing out ideas at us, and we're like, yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. And the one he thought was the dumbest, we were like, yeah, you could make money at that.
yeah.
It was the Christmas shop
Yep.
stuff.
Wrapping paper and
Yeah. And he's like, well, this seems like the dumbest idea. It's far-fetched. And we're like, no. That's the one. Because I don't want to wrap my shit.
Yep.
If I can pay you to wrap my shit, I'm great. And then if you can do, you know, like you have a actual Christmas store like Bronner's,
right.
and you can come in and buy, that's great. I'll buy my shit. You'll wrap my shit. I don't have to do anything but spend some money. Again, especially now, people are looking for convenience. If you can give them convenience, if they don't have to do something, they're happy to do it.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, the things you have to figure out. Can you know, what my daughter watches a show. I think it's called Robots or something. Or, you know, it's a movie, right? And the big robot, you know, his theme or slogan is right. Find a need, fill a need,
Mhm.
right? And it's like it's so amazing to me because everybody needs something, and our job is to fill that need, right? You talked about assisted living, right? So old people need a place to go because people aren't willing to let their parents live with them anymore. This culture doesn't say the same thing.
How many parents are you gonna let move in with you?
All of them.
Really?
Yeah, of course. It's on Bucks and Brews, so it's got to be true. But we all know that's true, right? I mean,
Luckily, I only have my mom.
yeah, my mom will probably end up living with me, and then I'm assuming my in-laws will probably end up living. They won't want to live with me. They will be allowed to. But I'm hoping they'll never take me up on that, right? So
They can go live with Courtney's brother.
yeah, exactly. I'm hoping. Yeah, it's just I don't know, it's a frustration. So you know, I had you on. I told you at lunch too, like I wanted to pick on you and I wanted you to get to understand. And I know that we've had this conversation, but just to even hear it from David, and like it's funny because like I tell you this shit all the time, right? Like I didn't coach David in anything. Like you and I had lunch, David and I.
Yeah, we haven't talked.
Right, but like the fact that he literally just comes out and says, "All right, we're gonna be your investors." Like holy shit! Like how often do I tell you, right? Money's the fucking easiest thing in the world to come by. You just have to, you know, you just have to go find the deal. You have to go find something, right? And you know, most people. It's funny because you fight me on it a lot too. Just in a different what? Well, no, you can't find. Look, yes, you can, right? Fucking. If I told you to give me $20 for some filament, and I'm gonna attempt to try to make my own design and sell it, you're gonna go, you know what? For $20, Nick, I'm gonna take that fucking risk. Hopefully, that turns into 40. It's funny because most Americans, most people, if I ask you for $10 today, and I'll give you $10 extra in 6 months, you're going to say no, right? Like, nah, it's not really worth. It's not worth my time. It's only $10.
Who are you talking to?
Well, yes, most, right? But most Americans,
people, right?
Hey, do you want to invest? Right? If I said it, hey, do you want to invest and you give me $10 today and I'll make it look like 20 in 6 months. Well, no, that's just dumb. That's not enough money. But then I go, all right, cool. What I really need is $100,000 for this deal, and I'll make it look like $110,000. But I need over 6 months. Most Americans are gonna go, no, that's not a good deal. Like it's a horrible return.
That's a great return.
It's amazing, but like they're gonna be like, I don't have 100. I don't have.
That's what they're gonna say. They're gonna say, I don't have that money.
Right. I don't have $100,000 to invest, and it's like, So everybody's so scared to make that little $10, right? I mean, I love the stickers. I love the small little things, right? Like that's the things to me. Again, if I have things I want to, you know it. You see my pricing, right? I want to just fucking sell.
How many stickers did you buy for the Byron Con?
Let's call it 1,000, 500.
We had so many fucking stickers. They're still under the table here.
Yeah.
We have so many, and
Yeah.
we'll give more away at the other things that we do.
Yeah.
Dawn asked me, she's like, "Do you want a spot at Pride?" I'm like, "Well, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a free place to sell." She asked me if we wanted a place, if we wanted an 8-foot table in her space at Lowell Pride.
oh perfect.
I'm like, sure, if it doesn't put you out, sure.
Yeah. Well, I told you, I like stickers, right? Like
Mhm.
if I sell them for a quarter a piece, right? Like,
You told us to give them away.
well, yeah, for whatever ones. I don't really care. Like to me, it doesn't matter. It is a thing to get you into the
Mhm.
door. It is a thing to get my next product in your hand. I'm giving away.
We sold at least 2 dice things because you were giving away free fucking stickers.
So I cost myself for 100 stickers at most $1, at most for 100, like right.
Yeah.
And so if I gave away, what would that be? A penny?
Yeah.
I gave away a penny, and in return, I sold $8 bag of
Yeah.
dice. Right. Okay. Without getting that
They're
person
2 for 15.
2 for 15. Right. Like without getting that person into the door. So yes, I have officially wasted 1 penny of my money to get myself $14.99 in return, right? Or $7.99 in return.
Yeah,
right?
minus whatever it cost you for the
Yep.
dice.
So and you know what? Sure, 50 customers come through and they don't want it. So now I've only made $14.50. You know how much I made without doing? I mean, but like, and that's the whole idea of like, if you go to Cherry Republic, for people that are not from Michigan, Cherry Republic is the #1 cherry manufacturing company in Michigan. By that, it's cherry products. Like
Yeah.
they make cherry salsa, cherry chocolate covered cherries, cherry pie. I mean, just
Yeah, anything with cherries.
right, like cherry smelling freaking candles, things like. So Traverse City is known for the cherry capital. But right, if you walk in there, I think I was talking to them, and they go through like $400,000 worth of samples per store
Mhm.
per year. Nobody just gives shit away for free. You walk through Costco. You have a membership at Costco, right? You have a
Sam's
member.
Club.
Yep.
Sam's Club. Okay.
Yep.
Do you think they just give away fucking product because nobody's gonna buy it?
You came in here today,
Hmm?
grabbed a couple beef sticks.
Absolutely. I'm so excited. I grabbed one.
How did I buy those beef sticks, do you think?
Did you sample them?
They were sampling them.
Say, right? That's funny because you're like, I don't like the taco one. It was all right to eat
It's
it,
okay.
but I love the regurgitation because like I have acid reflux and that sounds weird to say, but like I like the burping because like that taco flavor is just like running through me. I'm like,
I like the regular beef the most, and then the habanero,
habanero. Yeah.
and then the turkey, and then the pork.
I
Street
didn't even see a
taco.
regular one. All I seen was
I don't
like,
know if we have regular in
was it
there.
chili lime or something like that for turkey, salt and lime. I don't know.
It was, I don't remember what it was. The turkey one's actually really good.
But
What brand are they? Is it
You
The
got them
Costco brand.
somewhere.
I think I threw the damn thing
Oh.
away.
They literally had a variety pack there for one day. They're like, we're only going to have these for one day. So we bought a bunch for the staff, and then I bought some for the house.
that's cool.
Well, and you know, I bought a board game. I want to be a board gamer. Guy set up a little thing. We played like 1 or 2 rounds of it. It looked fun. It was fun. I spent $40-50 at Comic-Con on it a year ago, 2 years ago, 2 years, and I've never fucking played that board game. I just got an email that
But
reminded
why?
me of it, right? Because he sampled it. He's like, hey, this is fun.
But why haven't you played it? You could.
I could. I don't know.
You have friends that would come and play.
Oh yeah, I do, but it's not the thing that we do. I guess I don't know.
No, we drink.
Right? We could drink and play that, but
That would be
Yeah.
fun.
yeah.
We
So
watch baseball.
all my friends want to play Cards Against Humanity, which I think is stupid.
We have a lot of fun playing that too.
Yeah, I own every freaking expansion. I hate the game.
Same.
Love
the game.
But so I'm picking on you. So there's a million other things in your life that we can dive into, right? And like I know that you commit to a lot of things and you spend a lot of money doing it. It's the follow-up that you don't end up doing, right? I'm gonna give a prime example. How much did you spend in Las Vegas to get there to do it? What was it for? And have you followed through with it?
In Vegas.
Yeah, I think that's where it was. Maybe it was Arizona.
Arizona was the assisted living
Okay.
thing. That
And
was $3,000 for the class,
okay.
probably $2,000 for the trip.
Okay. So we're
Maybe
$5,000
maybe
deep.
less. I would say $1,000 for the trip because I
Okay.
slept in the van except for the 2 days of the class.
Yep. And then you eat in your car or whatever for pretty you pack lunch and all that. Okay, so we're $4,000 into this. Now, didn't you go to a storage facility?
The storage one, I didn't end up going to the storage one.
Okay. Now, have you gone to any other classes?
Yeah, I did one with my partner in Florida that we bought at the what's the
RPOA
Grand Rapids?
conference?
Yeah, the
Yep.
RPOA conference. We did that one. That one was good. I've utilized some of that. That one, the main focus was business, see what you can eliminate. If you can't eliminate it, try to automate it. If you can't automate it, delegate it. And I've applied some of that stuff, not to business, but to life in general. Like, is this worth doing? But I can see where it could apply to business, especially setting up these businesses. I think that it was useful, but I haven't used it for business.
But you haven't done it yet. Right. You're willing to spend the money to learn and to try. You're just lacking the finish. Right. The actual
I need a partner.
but do you? I mean, you could do it yourself. You need an accountability partner. You need a business coach.
Makes more
right?
sense. Yeah.
I mean, I use you as an accountability partner, and you don't ask for it. I just fucking do it, right? I'll text Jeremiah and be like, "Hey, I ate good today. Hey, I ate good today. I ate good today." Right? Awesome, man. Good job. And then then I'll be like, "All right, I suck," and then I never get back on track. But at least for them 3 days, I did great. But like, I will, I showed up at his house with my laptop for something I've been trying to do for a full year.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden, I'm sitting there. I was like, and I was like, all right. He's like, all right, show me kind of what to do. And I was like, fuck this, click, 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 click. And then I got into this rhythm, and I was like, oh, I can get this. I was like, no, you're gonna do this way, this way, this. Next thing I know, he's got a whole other fucking monitor set up for me, and I'm doing all, and I have the entire project ready to do. This was about a month ago. I went and bought the vinyl to cut it. I still haven't taken the next step. But if I were to go around him, I'd be done, right? So we joke about how we have to get together once a week so that way things can get accomplished. And that's something that we're going to work on is to make it happen because I need him to come over to my house and I'll probably call him tonight and be like, hey, I just need you to come sit so I can cut fucking vinyl all night because I need this project for Emerson. I have 2 weeks to get it done, so that's my goal, and I will accomplish it. Yep, actually 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I like 13 days, the day after your
come over.
birthday. So
I'll come over and put the hammer down.
see, now we're
Bring
talking.
some whiskey.
But true accountability partners need to hold their end of the bargain. Yeah, as I know, he didn't get allowed to have the bargain, so his end of the bargain is just texting and saying, oh, okay, cool, good job. So as I said, like I hold him accountable. I hold him accountable for a lot of things, and it's usually well respected and taken in nicely. Because I think I give it back whenever you're looking for it and asking for it. So it's just so I see like we're sitting here and I'm really like I want to start a freaking sticker business and a t-shirt business. And I almost did it just to spite him. Like try to go learn how to do this and all that. And I was like, well, I can't even fucking print this one thing.
Jeremiah, I have like 60 sticker designs.
See?
Yeah.
I do.
All right.
And that's all it takes, right? And you can take somebody else's design and just change it to something different, right? Like we talk about the bear that says, "Can I pet that dog?" I have seen it in 15 different bears or 15 different versions of something. I say, yeah, sorry, Triv's just said when you fail or when you fall, the accountability partner should be supportive. And you know, I Jeremiah, he's very supportive. Oh, that's all right, man. Anything I can do to help, right? Or get back on it. You'll be and I love the guy. I'll come over there and he'll be like, "Oh, hey, do you want a muscle milk or a protein shake?" Is yeah, a protein shake. I got these ones. Oh, hey, you should try this one. Yeah, you should try this. And I'm like, damn, I just want real food.
We text each other when we're pissed off about things.
Oh,
What's the
absolutely.
first thing you say when I'm like, this is bullshit, I hate this, everything sucks?
What's going on?
And then, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, it's depending on what it is. Just
Yeah.
say, oh, that sucks.
Yeah, we know what the other person's looking for. We don't necessarily need you to fix it.
Right, I just need
Just
to bitch.
commiserate with me for a minute. Tell me that sucks.
Yep.
Again, it's the episode of Parks and Rec. Anne's pregnant. She wants to bitch and moan about her pregnancy, and Chris is just like, everything's great. I'm positive. I'm going to make it better. No, I just want to hear, man, that sucks.
Yeah. Yep.
I
So
usually tell them just acknowledge the mistake was made and the next meal or tomorrow is another day. Just get it back on.
something.
Yeah, you can't dwell on it.
Oh, I dwell on it and I double.
I get it.
I ate like shit today. And for the past 3 days, I've been telling myself I'm just gonna start my diet, and then I wake up and I'm like, you know what sounds good? Chocolate milk. um,
Don keeps getting pissed at me because we have the same conversation every day. Well, what do you want to eat? I don't fucking know. So today I ate for breakfast, I ate some macaroni and cheese that was left over.
oh yeah.
For lunch, I ate some rice that I made. That was it. That's all I've eaten today.
There you go. It's not bad.
I just don't give a fuck about eating right now. So I don't.
Yeah.
And sometimes that sucks.
So, all right, with your, and then I have to pick on you more. So you just finished your whiskey. How was it?
It was good.
Did you record this pouring?
Hopefully it's recorded.
We have it. So, all right, well, we can probably get it cut up for you
Yep.
and get it to you for your YouTube. Did you, so have you recorded all of your whiskey pourings?
No,
Why?
I don't know.
That's what we have to dive into.
Should you?
Maybe I should at least record them. Whether I post them all, maybe not. But I should
Correct.
record them all. Yes.
I don't know if Jeremiah knows this. Jeremiah, do you know there's a secret episode of Bucks and Brews?
I'm sure there are plenty. That didn't-
There's one,
you guys got a little crazy?
and it's only posted on YouTube,
Okay.
and it's a private link because the man we interviewed was 3 sheets to the wind when we started recording. He was so fucking drunk.
We've never once asked anybody if they would like us to post it or not. We reached out. He didn't answer. He stopped communicating, and so we took it upon ourselves to just say, you know what, we'll save some face.
He made a beer trivia game, and we're like, oh well, this will fit right in great with Bucks and Brews. At the end of the episode, he committed to sending us like 10 copies each, so 30 copies because it was me, Nick, and Mike. He was going to send us 30 copies. Have you gotten your copy yet?
No.
I haven't either, and he just ghosted us after that.
He admitted to how he created the game, which, yep, that'll get him in trouble.
Basically, he sat here telling us that he just wanted cocaine and hookers for 2 hours. And we were like, that's not a good example of what Bucks and Brews is, so we're not going to post that live. But then other people were like, oh my God, I need to see that episode. So we posted it under a secret link that you have to have the link to ever see it.
Yep. So,
well, I'm not a great interview, but hopefully I'm a little better than that.
I mean, you haven't talked about cocaine and hookers yet, so we're doing good.
Yeah.
I have no experience there.
Really surprises me about you. I'm playing with my microphone now because it's really annoying me. Is it?
We can switch it out at any time.
Loud in your head?
A little bit, yeah. We have 3 other ones. We can switch it out anytime.
It's like broken.
Because you broke it.
There it goes.
Jeez.
I don't know how this fucking thing works. I'm done. I
right.
just quit.
Well,
So anyway,
we're getting on 2 hours here. How long do we want to go with Jeremiah tonight?
let's I'm good for now. If you'd like to be good, Jeremiah, is there anything that we didn't ask you that you needed to be asked?
I think that I should finish with things that I've done good in my life. I've been
Absolutely.
married for 25 years and I love my wife dearly. And I've got a 20-year-old son that I'm proud of. And that's it.
There you go. Say your wife is very lovely, and your son you should be proud of. I tell you this all the time.
You've been asking a question at the end of every episode. Do you remember what it is?
Uh-oh.
What's the best advice that you could give anybody in life? Doesn't have to be business, just the best advice.
Best advice. Oh, I don't know. Um, choose your spouse wisely. There you go.
Where was he 15 years ago? No, I'm just fucking with you. I love my wife. She's great. Let's say.
I mean, you
that's
love
bad.
her, but we're not sure if she loves you. I could say the same about mine. I love her, but I'm not sure if she loves me. I gotta ask this. I know the answer.
Yeah.
You're bowling Monday?
I am.
Stupid.
I told them I might not be there.
Where are you gonna be? With me?
Quinn and Tooties.
Who?
Quinn and Tooties.
I don't know what that is.
The Irish pub in Grand Rapids.
I'm going to House Rules for trivia.
No, fuck, dude. No, if I'm missing bowling, no disrespect to you, I will go one of these Mondays. Do you really fucking think I'm gonna go to trivia on St. Patty's Day and not be fucking wasted?
Why am I going to trivia? It's the anniversary of the first date with my wife.
St. Patty's Day?
Yeah, she wants to do trivia, so we're gonna go to House Rules for trivia.
Excellent work.
That sounds important.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
You know, it sounds important. Green beer and Jameson. And
I mean,
Guinness.
I'm down for all of that, but I can probably get green beer there too.
So
I didn't even think the first date with my wife, we should have went to Denny's and got Coke and mozzarella sticks. That was our first date.
We went to Ground Round with Mike and Dumbass Walling.
Nice.
I think it might have been. I don't know. I don't know where we went, to be honest with you. I think it was a movie, to be honest with you. Food wise, I'm not really sure. I know within the first couple of dates, 1, 2, or 3, I used a coupon. Yep. Because that's who I was broke as shit, dude. Like, hey, you want to go? I got a coupon. Like, all right.
I picked up the first like 7 or 8 meals for Dawn.
Yeah.
And then at one point I just didn't. And she's like, oh, I have to have money now. It was the shittiest fucking move. I was such a douchebag.
Yeah.
But I was broke and I didn't have more money to keep buying fucking meals. So I expected her to pay for one and she didn't expect it, so she didn't have the money.
You didn't give her the heads up?
I didn't. I was a dickhead.
Yeah. No, like with Courtney, if I was broke or whatever, I'd say, hey, do you want to go here? I have a coupon. This is how I can afford it. Or I would say, hey, or she'd be like, hey, would you want to go out? And I'd be like, I don't have money. Like I'm a very honest. I'm not honest. All right, I guess my honesty is like I'm always fucking broke because like I am compared to like Elon Musk. But when I was broke, I was just boom, like, hey, like I have $17 to my name and I have to get gas. Like,
so like early in the relationship, the shittiest thing I did was not tell her, by the way, you're paying for your own fucking meal tonight.
Yeah.
I just let her find out when the check came.
kind of a dick.
What's the worst thing you did early on in the relationship?
I have no idea.
Oh, think about it. Jeremiah, what's the worst thing you did early in the relationship?
It's the worst thing I did early in the relationship.
Let's say.
I don't know.
I guess I'm the only dickhead here.
I was a saint.
He is though. I think the dickest thing I did was we were engaged, or we got engaged like after like a year, and I didn't ask her dad, so we'll call that like early on.
I didn't either, but
Right.
she didn't have one, so
Right. I don't. Man,
that's so old fucking fashioned.
you know what? The dickish thing I did. Okay, so my girlfriend. So she had a car. I had an extra stereo system. I told her the only rule I had to put the stereo system in was she was not allowed to listen to John Mayer because fuck John Mayer. He sucks. And so she said, okay. So then, weeks later, whatever, I get in her car listening. I was like, this, and I'm driving and she's in the passenger seat. I was like, this is fucking weird. I was like, I go to change the station because it's fucking John Mayer. Next song. Oh, it's John Mayer.
She had a CD in.
So I pop the fucking CD, I roll the window down and throw the fucking CD out the fucking window. She got so mad at me. We turned back around. She went back into her family. Family says I'm the biggest piece of shit in the world. And I said, look, you know, a word's a word, right? You tell me you're not going to fucking play John Mayer. I gave you this stereo system for free. Like, looking back at it, yes. But, like, to me, it's like, I'm a man. Like, you gave me your word that you wouldn't do this. You went against your word. I kept my word. I said I was going to throw the fucking thing out the fucking window. And people still think I'm the asshole for it. And I'm like, look,
John Mayer, really?
yeah, fuck John Mayer. I have paid. Okay, so the funny thing is, I have gone into restaurants and John Mayer will be playing, and I have paid $20 to have somebody change the fucking song. Yeah. All right. So one thing I did make up for it. You know, back when you listen to the radio, you can call in. So they were taking the top 4 callers or whatever. So you had choices: 2 tickets to John Mayer, 4 tickets to the movies, 2 ticket, and then some other smaller prizes or whatever. So guess who's number 1 pick?
You.
Fucking this guy. And
You pick movies.
my wife is looking at me. She is glaring at me. She is fucking giving me. I have the opportunity to go to fucking John Mayer, or it's like, all right, we're gonna put you on hold. I'm on speakerphone or whatever, and she's like, "What are you choosing?" And I was like, "Think of the fucking movies." And she's just like, it's fine. You can do whatever you want. Lady's like, all right, what would you like? And I was like, take the fucking John Mayer tickets. And Corey, I was like, this is your gift. Like, happy birthday or Merry Christmas, whatever it was around. I was like, this is what I'm getting you because that's bullshit.
Did you go with her?
No, absolutely. My sister went with her because I fucking will not go see John. Fuck that guy. But come to find out, actually, I have to give John Mayer some credit. I watched him in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for one of the years ago. And he actually plays really good blues music. I just think his music's tchotchke and stupid. And yeah, I think he's a doucher.
Women like him.
Of course, that's the problem, right? But I am John Mayer, okay? Like,
Okay.
sexy shit. So that was probably the worst thing I did early in our relationship. I don't regret a fucking bit of it. She doesn't lie to me anymore, does she?
I probably cost Dawn $15. That's it. I didn't throw her CD out the window.
CD was fucking burned. It was free. It didn't cost her. All I cost her was the fact that she had to fucking tell me the truth. Right? Look. A promise is a promise. I would be fine losing that relationship back then. I still would be fine if my wife lied to me right now. I'd be like, nope, see you.
So Jeremiah, how was your whiskey?
Whiskey was good.
Whiskey won.
More later.
This salted caramel mocha stout was fabulous, and honestly, the pumpkin slappuccino was very good too.
Good. I think mine went bad.
You think so?
Yeah.
Not good.
No. So
some of these are just not gonna be drank.
Right? Yeah.
Like the unnamed shit.
Yeah.
Is probably just going.
I'm so excited to try it though.
I've tried a couple.
Oh, have you?
Tastes like cat piss.
Ooh, my favorite.
It's not good. If you come in, Jeremiah, we'll open up a nice bottle of cat piss. You can have a taste of it before we pour it out.
I'm not a fan of beers.
No,
I'm not a fan of this beer. I'll tell you that.
So, as always, guys, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your family. Jeremiah, we're gonna have you back on. This is your first go about. I'm sorry for picking on you so much, but I do want to hear how many businesses you have the next time you're on.
All right,
and if you need some investors, you got some.
Let's come back in a month and recap. How's that sound?
1 month, we're holding you to it.
I think that's great. So that's February. My God, it's
might have to be longer than a month.
It's gonna have to
April
be longer
12th.
than a month because
you're gonna be gone.
Mr. Nick's gone.
I'll be in C. So are you? C2E2 is the 12th.
Oh, yeah, but we could do it that week ish.
And then I'm going to Houston. I'm going to Nashville.
The first week of April. Do you have anything? Because Mr. Mike is supposed to come up and we're supposed to drink apoptosis beer.
The first week I can be fine.
Okay. Well, that'll be apoptosis episode and whatever he wanted to talk about. Right. LLC stuff.
You have like 4 weeks, 3 weeks. Make it happen, sir.
Jeremiah, don't run away. We'll talk off air. Everybody, thanks for joining us. As Nick said, like, subscribe, share. We'll be back with an episode next week because we're getting back on a regular schedule because somebody's season's over.
State champion.
State champion again.
Hey, champs.
And I do not coach anymore. Practice started 3 days ago, and I'm out.
It's so funny. you
Congrats on
say-
retirement.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Sorry, you. Yeah, we're hoping to get back to it, right to the regular.
Yeah, we are. So thanks for joining, everybody. We will talk to you again very soon.
You've dialed in.
To Bucks and Brews, you might hear something
You can use.
like tips on your cash or tips on the suds.
You're gonna want to
The
use.
smarts of these
Because
studs.
they know the brews.
And they know the Bucks, and they know they can't help the stubborn fucks.
So listen up, because shit's not funny.
Save yourself some
Beer money. Bucks.
and brews.
Bucks and
Bucks
brews.
and brews.
Bucks and brews.